This is your OG coming with another one. Tonight on the plate, we talking about Claressa Shields, Papoose, and what the hell is going on with Boosie Badass. For those that's from their generation like I am, they understand why I got serious concerns about Boosie. I do. But before I get started, and y'all can have to catch this in the replay, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for y'all prayers, y'all thoughts in my time, in my family's time of bereavement. For those that don't know, a little over 2 weeks ago, my son was a victim of violent crime in the street. He wasn't involved in anything. It was a wrong place, wrong time. We're going to touch briefly on that because it's not really an update, but it's something else going on with one of the guys that they were shooting at with my son. When I lost my son. So we're going to talk about that. Y'all give me a moment. Let me get this lighter and get everything going. And we're going to talk. Once again, for those that's new, welcome. Let's see who we. I gotta get that other device going, y'all, in a minute, because I gotta finish telling y'all. All right. I hope everybody's doing great today. I do. My prayers are wishing for anybody that's going through any type of grief, hurt, or pain. My thoughts and prayers are also. It's been up and it's been hard for me, Her Majesty. I ain't gonna lie. It has been harder than I ever anticipated. The loss of my son. And right now I have to be cut or built a little differently right now, y'all, because of this is the family that I built, so I have to be built for this too. But the pain and confusion, it takes its toll on me. And so forgive me, anybody that I have not answered back yet, because I got several phones. And a lot of times what happened is I have one particular week handling arrangements and I end up with that so-called to text me. So apologize. Right now it's kind of tough. All right, y'all, check this out. First and foremost, please hit that like button as you come in. I ask that like button. Support your OG. Please be respectful in the comments. This is Musty Monday. It is. Who is in here tonight need to tell me how do they want it. Today is Musty Monday. Do you want it soft or do you want it hard? How do you want it tonight? It's up to y'all. How musty do you want to be? That's the question. First and foremost, I want to talk about Claressa Shields' announcement pertaining to her possibly having another fight. I want to talk about that. Okay? That's what I want to talk about. That there, right there. Also, I want to talk about the alleged trouble that Salito, one of her primary promoters, is going through right now. I want to talk about that, y'all. I get the light on and I don't like it, but I can't see what I need to see. So how do you want it tonight? Okay? Let's be honest, y'all. First and foremost, I didn't want to use the people upon me about y'all to think I was hating. Give me a second. Now, first and foremost, I want to get into this Aruba trip. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Claressa had her times with the filters and everything that she looked good. But Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all say y'all wanted it hard, so I don't know who put that map on her down there in Aruba. But they need a gold medal. See, what they did is they created what they saw. That's why Claressa looked like a little monster. Man, this is asking crazy. I was like, what the hell is that? Hallelujah. Asking crazy, y'all. Asking crazy. Also tonight, before we open up the phone lines, I'm going to give y'all another thing to think about. Why every time you see Papoose and Claressa out in public, he's always behind her? Yeah. Weird thing. These people got a weird ass relationship. Also, we're going to have to talk about opponents. In order to talk about opponents for Claressa Shields, we'd have to talk about her weight class. That's not there. And if there was a legitimate opponent out there, y'all, think about this before we open up the phone lines. See, it's all kind of stuff going on in her camp that's all destructive and negative. If they were to think they found an opponent, a recognizable opponent. See, this time, Wynn Records and Papoose got to produce. I need y'all to understand that. Because her next fight is going to allow her to sink or swim. This fight, I know they're going to find the easy way out. Go get some white girl that's 8-0, 7-0, easy win. But she's going to lose everything behind it. I don't think we can stand. Okay, Lord, thank you for stopping by. That she actually prayed. Looking at the fact that her career is basically over. What's her record, Anita? Do you know what her record is? Because I've never heard of her. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what her record is. What is her name? Sure. I don't know. I ain't never heard of her. And this is gonna ruin her, Anita. They just ain't gonna do no money grab this time, love. And check this out. Who in the see, we want to talk about the foolishness. See, we can spend all day talking trash. I want to talk about how this woman done took a successful career, the height of a successful career in boxing, as hard as it is for women in boxing today, women of color in boxing today, how she has fucked up her career over some arthritis pipe. See, that's what I want to talk about. Can she come back, Anita? Anita, can she come back from this? Who's out there? Okay, let me ask y'all this. Who is viable in her weight class that she can make some money fighting? Who is her next successful money fight? Oh, hold on. How's Shadeja? Shadeja done boxing, ain't she? Ain't no way in the world she gonna box somebody just got hurt like that. Ain't no way she gonna box Shadeja. I don't believe Shadeja coming back to boxing. I don't see nobody, no viable champion fighting Shadeja. Shadeja need to retire. And I say that respectfully. Shadeja need to retire. Point blank period. Shadeja do not need to be in the ring with anybody unless she training or coaching someone. I don't see a doctor clearing somebody that's had brain injury like that and had to be wheeled out. I don't see no. Who gonna insure her? Nobody gonna insure her. No, y'all. I understand y'all want Shadeja to come back, but the cards ain't Shadeja favor, y'all. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. There's no insurance company gonna insure her to box, and she done been wheeled out with an injury to the brain bleeding. Anita, I want to ask you something, Anita. Because I'm looking at your aviator picture, and I'm assuming you're a black woman. I know Her Majesty is a black woman. But check this out, y'all. I'm trying to get this speaker right. I've been having all kinds of trouble. Is this worth her career? How is a married man worth sacrificing your own blessing you earn? So I don't want to be in there throwing names and talking trash. I want to talk about what's wrong with us. What is wrong with a 50-year-old man following up behind a girl on the beach looking like a daddy watching her? They look like a couple in Aruba, or was it just me? They went to one of the most romantic islands, and they didn't look like they was enjoying it from a romantic, intimate standpoint. I didn't see no intimate photos or video. Only video I saw was him following his ass up behind her like a damn lapdog. Maybe y'all seem different. Tell me, what the hell is wrong with boosie? Even if you catch this in the replay, I need you to let me know in the comments. What the hell is wrong with this old ass rapper For one thing, why in the hell does he, every time he go to an after-hour spot or some kind of club or a house Negro party situation, he end up in some shit? What the hell is wrong with Boosie? Sorry about that, y'all. This Wi-Fi is threatening the storm. Okay, I'm telling you, Anita. I'm telling you, Anita. Now listen, y'all. I need to give y'all a certain update about, it's about my son's case, but it's not about my son's case. But I need y'all to hear me because I do not want to have to repeat this twice. In all due respect. But I think because y'all are supporters, when I hear something, I want to share. When I hear something, I want to share it with y'all. But I don't talk about what happened to my son, y'all, that much because I cannot monetize me and my family's pain. I'm sorry. We don't have no pole walls, family stories, no feeling sorry. This is life. Hey, Precious. All right, check this out, Precious. There was another person shot where my son lost his life. This youngster's name was Rico. He didn't tell the police nobody was at him, but they were gunning for him. See, my son was actually just walking through the area. They were aiming for Rico. Rico ain't cooperated with the police or nothing else. It's been over 2 weeks, y'all. How about somebody lit him and his girl up last night and they had to be airlifted to the university. Now whoever was gunning for him that took my son's life came back to finish the job. What I'm saying? They came back to finish the job. All he had to do was be honest with the police. They had already took my son's life trying to take his. But he wouldn't tell the police nothing. And they came back, and this time they waited him and his girl up. You can't make this up, man. I can't stand streets. I can't stand the street. It's what's killing our sons. I can't stand nothing street. Don't come around OG bragging about no street shit. Don't come around me if you know dedicated street ninja. I don't promote the streets no kind of way. Nothing about it. You know why? Because these youngsters believe in them lies. And they're out there crashing out. And they cowards. They'll ride by and unalive you and go home to their mama house and hide in the closet and cry. And pray to Jesus they don't get caught. How you pray to Jesus that you don't get caught for unaliving somebody? That's crazy. Hold these truths to be self-evident, y'all. Her Majesty, who is Claressa's next opponent? It really is. Who is Claressa's next opponent? Who can she fight and make some money? And do not say Shadeja, because no doctor is going to clear somebody that's had a hemorrhage from the brain to fight this year. Claressa got to have a fight ASAP. Claressa has a 2-year contract. Claressa has a 2-year contract for 4 fights and she's only had 1. Claressa got to fight by the end of this summer. Who can she fight? Let's talk about the business. Let's talk about this black woman. This successful young black woman that, in all honesty, left of this python called Papoose. Her whole career is destroyed. Who wants to fight her? What's the game for like Claressa Shields? Huh? What's the game for fighting Claressa Shields? The game is irrelevant. The irrelevant as change. Just the truth. You can't make this up. This is not a put down. She is only known for her antics over a married man. That's all Claressa known for now. She can walk around with them ding posters, tweets, ass belts, all she want to. But she can throw them damn belts in the garbage. Don't nobody want to fight her for them bullshit ass belts. Women's boxing are moved on without her ragged ass. Just the truth. Female boxing has moved over. Because you know they say Salito is allegedly being sued by a boxer. Yeah. Now y'all remember, she started and she left Salito because he didn't have no money. Y'all forgot about that though. Yeah, y'all forgot about that. He left Salito because he didn't have no money. See, the only reason why they had Salito is Salito got that paperwork. Salito can promote a fight legally. Wynn Records can't promote nothing. Wynn Records ain't in the business of boxing, y'all. But Anita, really think that a doctor would clear Shadeja this year to fight anyone after her injury? I don't think that's the reason why I say I don't believe Shadeja is even in the running. A doctor not gonna clear you that quick, and you done had a hemorrhage of the brain and had to be wheeled out the ring. Shadeja can't fight no more this year. It's no way, y'all. It's no way. Come on now, we talking about from a medical standpoint. It's no way. Yeah, I feel you on that. But you know what, I do want to tap in, y'all. I see so many successful black folk now. Y'all take in General Boosie. Come on, y'all think about it now. Boosie got everything that a black man could want and need. But he won't stay his ass out the street. He won't stay his ass out the clubs. You can't make this up, y'all. What's wrong with Boosie? Come on now, I ain't the only Boosie fan in here. I know Anita. Not one. Not after the way they did Cruz. Hey, what's up, Allie? What is it about black folks not appreciating the success they blessed with? Now, I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments Get those likes up, get those likes up. Let's get that phone line open. How are you today? Let's keep calling down to maybe 3 minutes calling. Tell me this, listen. This is, put this in the comments. This is Musty Monday. What are you musty about? Let's get some shit off our chest, y'all. I could be better, Keita. Phone lines, I thank you for asking, love. How are you? I've been missing you. Where you been? Phone lines are open. What are you musty about today? Who done pissed you the hell off? Share it with us. Please be mindful of your language, and you cannot call from a private number. Musty Monday, what you musty about today? Who done pissed you the hell off? 662-392-0360. And I'm not going to tell them what you say. All right? Ain't nobody going to know. You said nothing. Everything you said is confidential. Who pissed you off today? It's Musty Monday. I'm going to start with me what pissed me off today. I'm finna get my Musty Monday thought off my chest. Once again, when my son got unalived walking through that neighborhood, they were shooting at a certain young man and he got struck in the leg. Damn it, he didn't tell the detectives who wanted to take him out, why they wanted to take him out. How about last night, him and his girlfriend at the store, and they wet both of them up and they had to medevac him out through the helicopter. This is what I'm musty about today. How about you? Thank you so much, Her Majesty. This is your chance to get it off your chest. You can be anonymous. This is Musty Monday. What you wanted to tell your boss that you couldn't tell him? What did you want to tell your old lady, but you dare not? What you want to tell your husband, but you dare not? This is Musty Monday, y'all. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Ain't nobody musty. I guess I'm the only one musty in the chat tonight. Call and tell me about it. Call Precious. Call and tell us about it, Precious. Come on now. We want to hear about it, Precious. Get it off your chest. The number is 662-392-0360. The phone number is pinned in the comments. We want to hear about it. Precious. Call and tell me how you feel about it. Cause I'm so musty about it, baby. And these feelings are deep for this street loyalty and this street dum-dums. I've been overwhelmed with grief, y'all, my whole family. And I'm staying strong because this is my family. I can't break through this. I can't, I gotta stay strong. People are watching me. If I break, they gonna break. I can't break. I gotta stay strong. But in the inside, y'all, I'm fucked up. I had to pick his suit out, y'all. His last pair of underwear, his last pair of socks, y'all. And it's been so hard because I haven't been able to find my voice all the time. Or do no work. I just forget how to make money. I ain't lying, I got 2 internet stores and I have to hustle. I'm retired. And we didn't have insurance on him. We had to pay for this by the grace of God. Thank God we was able to. But this has been so heartbreaking and so overwhelming. I normally hustle all day, every day, and I couldn't. We got to call them. Let's see what they got to be musty about. Hey, what's up? Who we got?
Hey, this is Blessed Anita. How are you?
Hey, love. How are you tonight?
I wanted to send you some money today, but I take my money off my card because someone keeps, you know how someone spends your, I don't know who's doing it, but someone keeps $10 and $20 on my card, so I lost. But anyway, I'll send you something this week. I also want you to know that my prayers, and I pray, I've been praying for 30 years, my prayers are going up for your strength because I know as OG and grandfather and father, I saw your beautiful grandchildren. I know that you have to be strong for your family. But your grief and your pain, God's not going to give you more than you can bear. He's going to let you be that pillar of strength. So I will continue to pray for your strength. And then what makes me upset with this musty Monday is the fact that I don't have cable or Wi-Fi and I watch YouTube and Facebook on my TV. And every day I turn on that damn Claressa and papoose. I am so... I don't have all the luxuries that young people have.
Listen.
I put through my YouTube and all I keep saying is, Claressa, I don't care about this. I really, and the 3 channels that I used to really support, you and Mr. Sydney and all I hear is Claressa and papoose, and I said, I'll be back when it's knocked down. I don't care.
Well, see now I'm disappointed because you know I've always given y'all the option to bring in new ideas and conversation. Listen, if you didn't know then.
You could talk about Old McDonald and all his animals, and I would be there.
But and I'm telling you, you can say that's what you want to talk about it, and I'm gonna be all in. It don't go one way. Your feelings, yes. Remember that.
Now that I know that, but even when I go through your channel as Claressa, I said, oh, I keep going. I can't. For some reason, I'm gonna be honest. I reached out to both her and her sister on Facebook a couple of months ago. And I'm a spiritual counselor, so I used to counsel young people in their 20s and teens. So I reached out with all my heart. I was every bitch and MF you ever heard. My sister didn't even curse me. The sister cursed me out so bad and said, get the F off her page. So I was like, oops, okay, God, I did my best. And I reached out to Claressa, and she blocked me. So I don't want anything. Listen, I know you're of a certain age. You teach your kids there's consequences for your actions.
Right.
And whatever happens to you, nobody's wishing bad on you. You bring it on yourself.
Well, and I hate to tell you this, because we're gonna have to find you another way, get you a Roku box or something, so you can watch some little TV.
That's okay,
Cause listen, because when Claressa gets back, she's gonna be facing some consequences of what she did in Las Vegas.
She already is.
No, they gonna call her in. They gonna call her in. She gonna have to go see them people if she wanna keep them belts.
She knows that. That's why she's over there. Why you think she ran? I sent her a message. And I know she sees her messages on Facebook. I know she does. I sent a private DM. I tried to help you. I tried to reach out to you. I don't want a dime. You won't have to pay me to be your spiritual counselor, your publicist, or nothing. I will go over everything you want to post before you post it. Please call me. And I gave her my cell phone number.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be consequences for you smacking that girl. There's going to be consequences for you chasing this married man that's only using you for your money. I mean, I speak truth. I'm too old. I'm 64. And I'm fighting cancer, so I don't let anything make me musty. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you don't like it, don't talk to me. But I really wanted to help her because I started feeling sorry for her. She's wounded. I know you see it as an older man.
Yeah.
That girl is wounded.
Yeah. Wounded and still traumatized. She's trapped at 13, 14 years old. She has the mentality of a tween. She responds to everything.
Her best friend said yesterday or the day before that when she was 14 or 15, she was sleeping with the 40-year-old trainer.
That's what they said?
Yeah, that's what the girl died.
I remember.
So if that trauma has followed her from a young age all the way through teenager age.
Hey, you know what though? But you know what? It's funny that you brought that point up because a lot of women actually see what's going on. I just don't understand why they still fall for the trap. You said something earlier in the chat that you've seen this play. And that's all this is a play.
That's it.
I don't understand why, especially black women, with 70% of our households being single-parent black women home, still falling for the freaking okie doke. Is the dick that good? Is the dick that good?
A lot of them over 40 years old. They're not babies. My daughter's 41 and 33. They're not children anymore. So I told them, whatever you do now, it's not a reflection on me. It's on you.
And you got to carry it for the rest of your life.
And there will be consequences, whether the wife, listen, you know the consequences of I looked online way back a couple of months ago to see when Papoose and Remy, because Remy's saying now Papoose is the one not signing. So he refiled electrically online to please Claressa in February 2025. Well, that was a year ago. Why hasn't he signed the paperwork from a year ago?
Listen, but the worst part about it is how you thought you was going to make a man that is signed, sealed, and delivered of being an all-around failure. This is a 50-year-old man. This is a
taking on Remy's identity.
This is a 50, but listen, it's a 50-year-old man that ain't got shit.
Not. He's that in age, in number, but not in his mind. Once Remy busted the bubble that he's not all that we thought he was, the black man holding her down and paying the bills and all that. Once his bubble got popped, what does he have? He don't have any hit records. He don't even have
you know what? One of the most things that offends me about Papoose is that he know for a fact that girl is still injured. He know for a fact that girl is still traumatized. And he don't give a fuck. That's why I can't stand the sight of his sleepy. That's why I can't stand the sight of his sleepy eyes.
It's all of them. She knows too. If But she got see when I have my 33-year-old is a very pretty girl, but she's also conceited narcissist like Claressa. But Claressa doesn't have any reason to feel that way because when your insides and your actions are that ugly, no one sees pretty on the outside, no matter how much makeup you put on. And I always told my kids that I don't care how many men are attracted to you. When you open your mouth and stop lying, or when you start not sleeping with married men, because my kids don't do that, but when you do other things that I don't approve of, I don't say a word because you're grown, they're your choices, and whatever happens to you, all I'll do is pray for you. I just hope I don't have to bury my child like you had to do yours. That's my, but like I said, if I do, they gotta be responsible for every choice that they made in this life.
Right.
I'm talking about my girls. Because these young girls that are coming out half naked and putting on all this makeup and all this hair and they look beautiful. Then when they have to go home and sleep with this man, well, listen, I'm tall, I'm 5'10". My mother was from New York. All my family is from the Bronx, and I was raised in Boston, but I spent my summers in New York. So I knew I was always a tomboy. I'm very attractive, but I was never a girl who put on makeup and wore skimpy clothes and all. Well, a guy only wants to screw you. They don't want you for anything but sex. That's it. So once you take all that off, they already seen your body. So once you take off the makeup and the hair and the lashes, then what? Who are you?
Right.
That's the chick they really got to see. So I just said if I could just if Claressa would call me in private, nobody would ever know. I told her I won't charge you for a dime. You see me on very few pages. On OG's chat, Mr. Skinny, and sometime Nyla. That's it. I don't go. I don't comment. Because it's how can you, whether you're black, Hispanic, or white, how can you say she's happy and let her live her life? When you see, whether it's your enemy or your best friend, and they're driving down a road that you already know that there's a big hole at the end of that road, whether you like them or not, you're going to say, stop, don't go.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Any empathy, you're going to say, stop.
And you are absolutely correct, because at the end of the day, I love Claressa because of her story, her grit, her survival. She was my champion. But it was no way in the world that I could continue to look at her as a champion. The old brother.
She's with a married man.
Yeah, they did it for me. That's what bothered me as a supporter in the family.
At first, that's what bothered me. But in the last 2 months, that when I really got sick to my stomach, is everything else she does. The fact that she has to keep saying, I'm fine, I'm beautiful, I'm pretty, that means she knows she's...
That's all part of the side chick energy. That comes with being a side chick. When you a side chick, you on the constant defense to be better than whoever he married to. That's the curse of lowering your standards.
You know why I can...
That's the curse.
I know about this because I have a sister. I'm 64, she's 65. But when we were growing up, I had the look, she had the body. They say brick house, small waist, big, but she had the body. And she only messed with married men. And all the way till we were grown, and I said, why are you doing that? We weren't raised like that. We were raised, my grandmother was very strict. We were raised with morals. I said, why are you, what? She said, because their wife has to deal with their foolishness, not me. She said, I know who they are, and I have one to fix my car, one to fly me out here. Like they each had and it's not funny, but I said, that is so sick. She said, yeah, but I'm not married to any of them. I don't owe them anything. So she had 4 or 5 married dudes in different states that she was messing with, and then she left them alone. Is
she still, hold on, that's interesting. Hold on. She still with us?
Huh?
She still living?
Yeah, she's 65. She's a lawyer. I'm 64. She got 3 or 4 properties. She got a house in Barbados. She got, all the material stuff.
And she only dated. That's interesting. And she also, she says she wants the comfort of a man sometimes.
No, she didn't care. That's what I'm saying. See, there's different type of women. Like you have strippers that will mess with married men for their money. When I asked my sister trying to get into her head the logic of what she was doing for 20, 30 years, I said, why do you do this? Because she would bring the different dudes out to my place so that the dude she was living with wouldn't know. And she would laugh. And I said, yo, that's really sick. But what happened to the moral gene that we were raised with? So
right.
for me, if you're a materialistic person, which a lot of narcissists are, she only wanted the man for what she wanted him for. So if you're a mechanic, okay, she gets free cock here. If you're working the airlines, okay, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
So even though it sounds sick to people that are moral, they know exactly what they're doing.
And they just don't care.
And to them, they don't see anything wrong with it because it's about them. It's not about how can I make this man happy or even thinking about his wife. He said, I'm not doing anything to the wife.
Let me ask you something while I got you on the phone. I ain't trying to feel off topic, but I might ask you this while I got you on the phone. I have been watching, as of recently, a lot of successful black people really blowing great opportunity and making themselves look bad. Not just Claressa Shields. Yeah, Adrian Bonner. Look at that shit they did at Kevin Hart's roast.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Come on, you can't justify a fucking joke like that. Nothing funny about that joke. Come on, y'all, stop it. No, every time you see him online, he with them youngsters drunk. He about to catch a charge. What he gonna do? He gonna catch one of them SA charges around them skinny white girls before it's over with.
Well, as a man, have you noticed that it's not? My TV's going off of that. As a man, have you noticed that it's not usually men who mess with married women? It's usually the women. Have you noticed that?
That ain't true.
No, well, where I'm from, it was usually...
No, listen, let me tell you something about married women. They do know how to cheat. They do. I know a woman personally right now that's still married. And I ain't never seen nothing like it for. But the manipulation in the game that
I have a few married women friends, and
they don't tell. We don't tell. We don't tell. That's why I'm just asking you to just OG on this. That's not true. When we do, we don't tell on no women.
But I hear a majority, all the stories you hear, even with the so-called celebrities, it's usually, unless they're in those, what do you call them, the poly, where they all agree to it. But it's usually all the stories you hear, like Claressa Shields. She's proud, like she doesn't see anything wrong with it.
No, see, that's all a lie, though. That's all a lie. By now, listen, I've seen this before. The weight of this affair is what's gonna destroy.
Maybe for the young people.
No, this ain't gonna turn out good.
You know why I say that? Because she comes from a womb.
She ain't happy now. This here is worse. Because she put this bomb in her business. This is worse. Listen, when people get through, I hate that she's wrecked her career because I know for a fact nobody legitimately, after the way they's done Franchise Cruz in her last fight, is gonna want to sign up. Plus Salito, her main paperwork promoter, is already...
Didn't they do the same thing with Danielle Perkins? Didn't they give her a little bit of money when she bought her?
They were two different fighters, though.
Huh?
What do you mean?
When Claressa fought, what's the girl? Danielle, the one I like. Lottie or Danielle? Before Franchon.
This was, but you gotta remember, this was before Wynn Records and all them. I'm talking about the fights that she's having now under her new promoter, so she say.
That was a nurse. Who's the white girl from London or wherever? That was a
okay, they didn't let her get out on her them.
Huh?
They didn't let her get out on them, on her. She had her own team, her own promoters, and her team didn't let Claressa them fuck over her. See, you gotta remember, Franchon and Claressa were friends. Franchon trusted her and her team. And they...
But why did Franchon agree to such a low amount of money? If Claressa got $1 million, why did Franchon agree
Listen,
to
I'm telling you, she thought she had a right to promote herself in that fight. Her and her husband are on to make that residual income off the back end. Her and Claressa were friends. She trusted Claressa.
But what does trust have to do with a career? That's
Listen. She thought they planned this out where both of them was gonna win, and Pap and Wynn Records X'd her ass out so quick. By the time she noticed it.
Oh, so you're telling me Franchon thought she was gonna get more?
Yeah, because see, that fight at that time, it had the potential for her to make a few $100,000 just by promotion. You know, she wasn't even allowed to promote the 2 press release conferences they had.
So why hasn't Franchon?
There's nobody to fight. That's my point, and I'm telling people. When Claressa get through, there's no female boxer in the heavyweight division out here. We gotta stop talking about shit, don't you?
But you keep talking about heavyweight. There's no heavyweight boxers outside of Shadasia. That was my point. So Claressa said she's going down yesterday. She said, I'm losing 25 pounds in a month. She said she's going down to 160, 165.
Okay.
And she's not gonna...
So she going to lightweight. Okay, so...
No, middleweight.
Okay, so she got contenders. This is where they end her ass. Because if she for 25, that's gonna take that bull out of her, no disrespect. If you know what I'm talking about. See, Claressa is built like a tank. Country strong.
No, she don't punch strong.
No, I didn't say punch strong. I say country strong. Meaning she got stamina to take whatever abuse you put out.
But you gotta remember that girl don't fight.
If she lose 25 pounds, she gonna be weak as hell in the ring. And it's a white girls that's out there that's gonna knock her ass out. It's some nasty white girl. It's some nasty white girls out there. You see what that white girl did to that other girl the other week? Whooped her ass. Whooped her ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Cali, babe.
There's some girls over in London that offered Claressa a fight, and she said, yeah,
No, I ain't talking about them 8-0 fighters. I want Claressa go out to get a real... Listen, Claressa, Wynn Records, and Papoose, they back up against the wall. She gotta get a fight. Listen, she gotta get a fighter. They didn't even...
I want you to look up that German girl. She got on the boxing, it says July 3rd, and opponent to be announced.
Okay. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it.
Why?
They're not. Who is she?
She's a good German.
That ain't why they trying to sell tickets. A promoter wants a well-known fighter with a real record. Claressa gotta bring it. No. Claressa gonna have to, if Claressa come down that far, she gonna have to bow to Jake Paul to fight a real contender. Jake Paul got all the lightweight champions signed.
She can't fight no MVP.
There's no. She gonna have to kiss the ring.
Who?
She gonna have to what we call kiss the ring.
She ain't gonna do that.
Well, listen, ain't nobody got the fighters but Jake Paul and MVP.
But she said she hates Jake Paul. She don't have nothing to apologize.
Okay, but what she want in reality are two different things. Jake Paul got every female boxing champion signed on the MVP right now.
You're talking like the people that are behind her have good sense. if they don't have good sense and they are condoning her, saying you did right by popping her, we're behind you and you're the GOAT, and they're still popping her head up, if she doesn't feel like she's done anything wrong.
No, but it ain't her. It ain't all her. It's because you gotta remember, Wynn and Pap ain't nothing but some broke ass hoodlum, and ain't no real boxing promoters gonna have no business conversation with no street ninjas, with no fucking fur coat on in July.
Okay, so who do you think she's gonna announce fight?
Somebody overseas, irrelevant, that had 7 or 8 fights. Remember your OG told you. They're gonna have 7 or 8 fights, and they're gonna be from across the pond.
I just can't take the girl. I have 2 daughters that I barely talk to, because when you act stupid and say stupid things, you're gonna get stupid results, and I don't like.
Hey, what's up, Vince? See, we talking the business of boxing.
I hear you, but even if she gets someone from overseas, this internet is worldwide. Anyone who can watch my sees what's going on. You don't think they're gonna back out there? Listen.
Claressa is a world champion, and she has a all-day, everyday promoting company called Wynn Records and Papoose, and all you hear about her is bullshit. That means they bullshit. If she bullshit, that means they bullshit. So what viable? Would you do business with a bootleg? If you drive a Mercedes, would you let a shade? Listen, if you drive a Mercedes, let a damn shade tree work on your damn Mercedes.
Say that again?
I say, if you own a brand new Mercedes, would you let a shade tree mechanic work on your brand new Mercedes?
No, of course not. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if she's fighting, like she said, I don't know, because she tells a lot of lies, but if she's fighting, like she says, this summer, in a month or two, whatever she said, if she's gonna announce it this week. If it's not someone, a lot of people don't know. So if it's not someone a name, and it's not in Detroit, it's not that she's not gonna make any money on it.
Okay, now check it. Okay, hold on. Now you speaking key facts. Now check this out. It falls back in the hand of the promoters. Now who can they bring to Detroit where they can actually get a deal for pay-per-view? See what I'm saying? Or to stream that fight. What promoter? Hold on. Remember last time she didn't have no commercial promoters or advertisers. So she's the champion. Do you really believe Wynn Records got the money to pay a real fighter some real money to come to Detroit?
Okay, so so do you believe she lied about that contract with Wynn?
No, I just think she can't honor it now. I think it sounded good.
No, I'm talking about this. Do you think they gave her $3 million signing bonus?
I think they lied. I think it was probably $1 million or so that she done spent. You know, if you get $1 million and you a superstar athlete, you gonna say 3 or 4 million. Let's be honest. Then the last fight.
Okay, but check this out. Cyborg offered last week $2 million. If Claressa will stop ducking me, I will pay $2 million out of my money.
That's gonna be, listen, and it's gonna be her own alternative, because she didn't make that with her own fight last time. They said she only made $1 million.
But Cyborg offered $2 million.
Exactly. Listen.
Why won't Claressa? If Claressa has no opponents, why won't she fight Cyborg?
That's probably gonna be her next fight, because I don't see nobody else wanting her. And if she can guarantee getting $2 million, that's again helps her live to fight another day.
And you don't think Cyborg can win? Claressa's not used to 3-minute rounds. She's not.
It doesn't make a difference. She can't pound for pound. Claressa earned every belt she got. Can I call you back? That's my baby. That's my baby calling me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, my little baby.
Hey, Dada.
What you doing?
Nothing.
What's up?
Nothing. What you doing?
On live.
You got some water bottles right there. Yes, sir.
I've been on live. Huh?
It's Tasia dog.
Oh, she done got, that's gonna be another big dog game.
It's mixed the same thing King mixed with.
Oh, I hope they potty train that one.
His name Ace.
Look like his name ought to be shit. No, you call him Mud. Yeah, that's 100% Mud there. That's a real butt sniffer there. Yeah, that's that dog. That dog there helped the burglars take your stuff out of the house. Yeah, he looks Scooby-Doo scared.
How you doing?
I'm up and down. Up and down, my love. I'm trying. I just miss your brother, you know. It's really hard. I can't lie. It is. It hurts all day, every day.
That's number 9. Number 9.
Because, you know, that was my job, taking care of him. All day and all through the night. So it hurt a lot. You all right today?
Yeah.
You looking cute today. Where you been?
So basically, we're not gonna have a giant party every single birthday.
Nowhere.
Birthday, we're gonna like go every other year. So earlier this year, we got one. We have
What is you, dog sitting?
next year, we might go do.
No, Tasia over here. And
okay.
I like the doggy, so I have it.
And he look like he stank.
He do not stink.
I don't like that dog.
You don't even know him.
I don't like that.
Oh, that's weird.
It's so cute.
Yeah, ain't nothing cute about that. I don't like that.
Okay, my boy. Okay. I think Mama got ready to light a candle up.
See?
Look like he'll boo-boo all through your house.
It look like Max a little bit.
Second first. Okay. DJ, no, but let's go. Are you ready to light it up?
I'm playing for the 2. Okay, you can get some in a second, baby.
You doing okay today?
Huh?
I said, but you are doing okay today?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Okay,
Oh, Lordy.
What you eat today?
I ate 2 barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner, but that was earlier in the day. So I ate better today than I did yesterday. My appetite come and go, I can't even lie to you. And you know I started the epidural shots in my spine Thursday, so don't forget to pray for me.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna let you go, man. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, talk to you later.
Okay.
Phone lines are open. 662-392-0360. I'm here, Anita. I am back. I'm just being honest with y'all about the business. She might as well fight Chrissy. She might as well fight Cyborg. Nobody else wants to fuck with her. Nobody else wants to work with Wynn Records or Papoose. Y'all gotta understand the business of this. This shit ain't about what Claressa say or think. Claressa ain't running shit. Now when it comes to that real money, Claressa ain't nothing but hype, y'all. Claressa ain't running shit. Her promoters gotta get out here and bring somebody in that's gonna help her make some real money to help them recoup their money. Don't know, ain't nobody even else offering her. So she get $2 million, Wynn Record get $1 million, she get $1 million. Yeah, I think Chrissy is a good candidate. He sound like Her Majesty. Hey, what's up? Who I got him?
Hey, it's it's me, OG, her magic.
Hey, lady, this Aaron.
This mother number. Yeah, this mother number. Yeah, this easy.
What's up?
Wait, nothing much. Just checking in on you first off, making sure you're all right. I know you've been a little bit incognito, which is rightfully so. You should be.
Yeah, it been kind of tough, love. I can't lie. I've just been losing my voice. I've been shutting down. I've been trying to come out of it one day at a time because
give yourself grace.
I'm trying, but I'm suffering because of it. Because my home is built around the hustle, and so I hadn't been able to do that in the last 2 weeks, and I really need to get back to work. Every dollar count, and I'm trying, but it gets hard, and I get stuck again. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Every time I feel like I'm coming out and get a little work done, some gums up or whatever. But
I know you, but that's your son.
yeah.
This is the time you need to take out two. Bring them together. I just want the best for you. But we know you want to work, but sometimes, God gives you 5 senses, and He wants you to take all 5 of those senses and take some time. He gonna provide the rest of the way. That's always, He'll always take care of that. But I need you to give yourself some grace and take all the time you need. We'll be here when you get back.
Right. I'm good. I trust God and I accept God's will. Listen, I've lived a life of celebration, but I'm not naive. If you're able to thank God and celebrate, don't think that you're not going to have sorrow.
Right.
You have to be built for this when you build a family or when you're head of a family. Why? Because you don't have no choice.
That's right. It's part of life.
You didn't count on caretaking for a child. You had to be built for it because that's what life brought you.
I agree.
This is how we live. We are built for this, people. So I'm built, whatever God put in this cup for me to drink, I'm going to make it through it because He built me to make it through it.
That's right. He built you to make it through it. You're going to make it through it with the prayers, not just your own prayers, but our prayers. We're going to make sure they reach higher in the ceiling and He going to listen.
Right.
And you're going to be just fine. So that's why I said we want you to give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. Give your wife grace. Give the rest of the children, everybody grace. Grandchildren, all that. Give them all grace.
All right, now check
sure
this
you
out.
take it for yourself.
All right, now check this out. Today Musty Monday.
You know it. We gonna have hard Musty Monday today.
What you got musty? What's going on? What your girl doing? She said soon she gonna announce an opponent. Is that possible?
She ain't my girl. No.
Why is it not possible?
Who she gonna seriously? Besides MVP promotion, because MVP said they want no parts or nothing.
Yeah, she's banned from MVP.
There is no other promotional company, and I do mean no other. I'm talking about Bob Arum's Top Rank, even Don King. He don't have no women fighters. Golden Boy don't have none. Even though Floyd going through his situation, he don't have no women fighters. There are no other promotional companies that have women fighters that want to fight her.
So she gonna have to get her 7.
All these women off.
She gonna have to go fight Christy Cyborg and get that quick 2 hanging.
If she was smart, she would have took that already.
I don't see her making no money like that with nobody else. I don't know what they don't understand about that.
Especially, I don't know what they don't understand either. But she's not getting no more money. When I tell you, MVP is all the way with basically pushing her clean on over here because she ain't gonna have nobody to fight. We are set to get her out of here. And the other powers that be in boxing are planning on trying to get her out of here, really shove to the past.
Listen, I told somebody.
That's for her to accomplish.
I want you to have it in your head because I'm telling people something is coming. I'm thinking by the time she get back from Aruba, one of the governing boards that's hold those belts is going to summon her to come in front of them. I think she's going to be facing a real suspension when she get back for putting her hand on Bob.
They've been talking about it. There's another content creator here that's been talking about it, that's been following it, because somebody actually officially wrote a letter to the Michigan Commission in Michigan for boxing. They already wrote a letter And they are taking action.
And you already know MVP wrote them a letter.
Of course. But
You got refer yourself back to the actual press release statement that in the description of Claressa Shields that MVP gave of her. They write in those words were sounding an alarm that we have an out of control, amoral boxer out here.
What?
He wasn't talking to us. That statement was not for us or Claressa Shields. That letter wasn't for us, for boxing fans.
No, I know it wasn't, but I know they said actual, which us the fans or anybody can write a letter to that. I know somebody individually wrote that letter to the Michigan Commission about that.
Now I'm gonna be honest about that. I wouldn't do it because that's her career. I just do it. I let God do it. I just can't. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I'm not going. Career away from her? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going. I'm saying, me as a human being, me as a black man, I would not get in contact with them. Them people do their own damn job. They don't need me. They know she was dead damn wrong. And they saw it. They saw it. That's too much though. That's too much though. I think that's too much.
It's not enough. That's not been funny. That's something that she should have thought about, because when you are actually promoting the fight, y'all two are actually fighting each other in the ring, and it's actually something scheduled. That's the only time I can see that. But none of this. They're both civilians. They were not dressed for fighting. They were not. They had nothing in.
What I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they don't need us signing no petition. They don't need us going though, calling and writing nobody, because Alicia and MVP done did all that work. I'm telling y'all, it's coming, and it ain't gonna be because some woman took the time out to call on people. I'm telling you, they officially have notified everybody that Claressa. That's how it's done. It's not done through supporters, boxing fans.
I know that. I know MVPs done what they needed to do. I'm just saying somebody took an initiative else. One of the fans, one of the people.
And I'm not gonna say they wrong for that. I'm not gonna say they wrong for that. But I wouldn't do it.
But the question is, did they do it to the Michigan State Commission? Because that's the only place she fight at. She don't actually hold a boxing license.
That's not no. That's not necessarily true. Everywhere she holds a belt, she damn near licensed to fight there. She pays a fee when she go there. Listen, she holds several belts.
Yeah, in Michigan.
No, all those belts are not based. Those governing boards are not based in just Michigan. Michigan on her ass, Michigan.
No. I'm talking about just her boxing license.
Her license.
Threatening.
Her license.
I'm not talking about the belts. I know the belts have. A lot of them are international belts. So
I don't.
WBC, WBA. You know, I know a lot of those belts are different.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not going after nobody's livelihood because I don't like their personality and the shit they say. That's too much. No, that's too much personal.
It's above our heads now.
Yeah.
And that's something that she should have considered. You get what I'm saying? This is hurting her more than it's hurting us.
But we ain't talking about her. We talking about us. We get what she did. We get what she did. So I didn't say I feel bad. I didn't say it's right or wrong. I'm saying me as a person, I would let the necessary powers to be work that out. I don't want no hand in nobody losing their livelihood. I don't. That girl was blessed with that, and have she made a hell of a lot of messed up mistakes? Yes, she has. Has she been blatantly disrespectful? Yes. Has she broke every rule that the governing body has told her not to as a belt holder? Yes. She did all this on her own, and they've seen it. They got enough evidence without me signing anything or calling them. Do their damn job, and the chips will work out fine. We ain't got to do no salt dumping.
That's the problem, no. Of course they should do their job, but sometimes
No, but this the first time that she actually broke. If you go to the governing rules of each one of those individual belts, she broke two of the most important ones. She disrupted an official sporting event, and she put her hand on another boxer outside the ring. She broke two that causes suspension. It's coming. It's coming.
I know it is. There's nothing else can do about that. We know what they know what they need to do. But at the same time, though, we'll just have to wait and see.
And while she got her silly ass down there with that rat watch shit, cause it sure ain't no damn Baywatch. She ought to be down here trying to get in the ring with Christy and get that money before they suspend her ass. Cause when they suspend her, she ain't gonna be able to take that fight.
No, she know with anything tied up in legal litigation, she ain't gonna do nothing. She gonna be sitting. She gonna be a sitting duck. And not being funny, I feel like MVP, as well as all the other powers that be, have enough money to make her sit and wait.
I think she do. I think she could. If she get a fight,
I know she could.
If she get a fight,
it
gonna be some old booty butt ass white girl from across the pound nobody knows nothing about, with 7 fights or 8 fights, some shit like that.
I'm trying to figure out, but who is she signed to? Because
ain't nobody gonna know. Listen, Wynn Records ain't.
She just fighting this fight.
Listen, Wynn Records ain't got no money to bring no heavyweight, no big heavyweight name fighter in. Them folks ain't got no chips.
They don't have the chips or the license, and Salito don't have the money. We know that.
Right. So who's left?
In Aruba.
Listen, look like Christy Cyborg is a blessing.
Well, at least trying to be. She trying to be a blessing, but at the same time, she too scared to take it.
Yeah, Christy a blessing.
She thinks she bigger than the program. She thinks the program revolves around her. Baby, no. She trying to get you some bread before they get rid of you. So I personally, whatever happens to her when she get back, happens. Regardless of how people feel about it. The same way people feel about
and see, that's what I tell you, women, about with them nothing ass ninjas. Now, not only did he bring his nothing ass to the table, he brought them bullshitters Wynn. Y'all, this girl career ain't worth a damn plug nickel out here. That girl gonna get suspended this month. Claressa will be suspended this month. It's no way they gonna let her get away with this shit. She broke two. Go look it up for yourself.
I read the rules. And we read them together on one of the last slides. I'm aware of the rules and regulations and all the rules that she broke. She know all the rules that she broke.
They can't let her slide. She's bad for women's boxing right now. That's not the look they want for women's boxing.
Yeah, and now her full focus is not promoting women's boxing. Her full focus is running behind this nigga. So of course they're going, but you know that's not just they trying to suspend her because she did wrong, but they getting her out the way.
Man, why she got her ass?
They want her gone. They want her relished to the past. They basically looked at it. She has completed everything that she needed to do.
Why is she walking her ass? Why is she walking her ass all up and down that beach and Pap following up behind her like he her daddy?
You want me to tell you what that is? I don't know if you know. Us new schoolers call that, or we call that when a woman up front and she taking care of stuff, that means she paying for everything.
That's what that is.
Number one. Yeah, she paying for everything that, and he don't want to be seen with. He just there. He just there. I don't know. He's there for the money. He ain't there to love her. He there to get what he can get from her.
So that was.
Speaking of.
Hold on. I want some clarity now. So you saying most of the time when you see the situation of couples like that, when the woman is always leading, it's because of what now?
She taking care of everything. You ain't never seen that in the grocery store?
Okay.
I've seen it plenty of times when a woman up front making sure everything gets taken care of. She taking care of everything. She footing the bill. She make the decisions. He just there. You ain't never seen a woman pay for something and the man standing directly
No, cause listen, when I go to the grocery, cause listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I go to the grocery store, no matter what's in that basket, I hand her my wallet. If I ain't, she already know the pin number and what card to get out. She don't never pay for shit.
Yeah, that's just one example I gave you. That's true. Cause you take care. You know what you're supposed to do as a man. You set the tone. You know what to do. You taught your sons, and you know how a man is supposed to be. But some of these new age ones ain't been taught. They. It's almost as if their woman is their mother taking care of them all over again. You get what I'm saying? And it's not just at the grocery store. That's at the gas station. Have you ever seen? Have you seen when you put their own gas?
What is to become of us? Hold on, y'all. What is to become of us? We got a woman that threw her whole career away over some 50-year-old arthritis pipe. What is this world coming to?
I know. What's it coming to? It's coming to an end. It's been coming to an end. It's been like that.
Come on, y'all. Have y'all really seen Pep? Have y'all really looked at that old ass man? Hat on, off.
I've looked at him and I'm like, well, honey, who in the world would want him? Oh, and I'm gonna tell you before I get off topic, before I get completely off the rocker, she don't even know his real name, OG. She called him by his middle name. His real name is Willie. She called him Shamel. Shamel is his middle name. But the dodo he go get papoose tattooed on her.
Yeah, that was. I ain't never seen that kind of dumb.
The girl don't even. When I say she don't know his real name.
Man, that girl when they got that main name tattooed on her, that little itty bitty titty, man. She wanted to get her breast enlargement to cover that damn thing up, cause that didn't make damn sense. That was stupid as hell. I don't care what no woman say. Listen, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody done put their man name on their body. They ain't even with that man no more.
Not even that, OG. Down there in Aruba, everybody done clocked it. She ain't staying at no resort. She's staying at the Holiday Inn in a double queen suite. You went out the country to Aruba to stay in the Holiday Inn when you could have stayed in the Holiday Inn in all 50 states.
But I'm just saying, since y'all love arthritis pipe so much, I got arthritis. My cash app is Best Kicks 55. Since y'all love taking care of old pipe, I got old pipe.
No, I don't know who like that, but that ain't for me.
It look like it's back in style. I didn't know.
And it's in style for the boneheads out here who okay with it.
I didn't know I was sitting on gold like this him. Shit, I was sitting on gold. I ain't even know it. I ain't know y'all were paying for it.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, while she's technically still in Aruba, Papa's not there anymore. He went to surprise Remy at her party that he wasn't invited to.
I hope he did. I hope he went and seen Remy and ate her booty.
I doubt it.
I hope Papoose went. I said I hope Papoose went to Remy's birthday party and ate her booty like grocery. Just like what that rapper name said. I sure do. And I hope they got it on video and they release it. Because we need proof now. Because she don't believe nothing we say about Pap.
She's still not going to care. Idiot.
She going to care when she see his whole head and Remy ass. She going to care then. She going to cry like a baby.
Bless the leader. I call her name ain't Claressa no more. Her name is Holiday Inn Shield. That's her new name.
When she see that video, she gonna cry all the way home.
She might. But
ain't nobody in
say that's AI or that's like they say.
No.
That's false.
No, she gonna know that's real. She gonna know that's real,
lie.
cause he gonna be doing.
Gotta be a lie.
No, cause he gonna be doing the same thing and saying the same thing to her. The Remy, he was saying to her the night before. She gonna know it. She gonna know it. I hope he did. I hope he did.
I ain't gonna say he hope he did. It honestly should be painful.
I don't see nothing wrong with
should
it.
been a slap in the face to her already, cause he dipped out on you and left you in Aruba
I don't see nothing wrong
in the
with it.
Holiday Inn to go home to her party that he wasn't even invited to.
She gave Maserati Red. She gave Maserati Buzz some cat. They say.
Of course she did. And he didn't really want to release that, but he did.
So how y'all gonna tell her she can give him some, but Pap can't sleep with his wife? Remy be looking good, y'all.
I know, and she looked carefree.
I hope she tapping that ass.
I would hope not.
I hope she still getting.
I don't think she would be that desperate to do that again. She just want him gone. She want him and all of his packed up stuff gone.
I don't know. I hope I never had a wife look like that separated. I think I still had
The
something.
divorce isn't final because she got everything working for her.
Yeah,
in her life.
that's what I'm saying. I've been asked her for some pussy for sure, and some money.
I would not.
And some
Absolutely
money.
not.
And some money. Sure would. If Remy was my separated wife, every time I seen her, I asked her for some money and some cat. I sure would. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
I know you tell the truth, especially what men think, and we appreciate.
I don't know what they think, but
she want him gone. He can't even be at her house.
I don't care what she want. That wouldn't stop me from begging. Every time I talk to Remy, I'd asking her, she'll start ignoring my phone call. Because if I wasn't begging for some money, I'd be begging for some cat.
And you'd be put on the block list.
Well, listen, she got to stop looking like that then.
She ain't gotta stop looking good because she didn't drop dead weight. I'm happy she looking her best.
I'd be happy too. I'd be happy too. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
Look, be happily ignored.
Yeah. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I'm up here looking at it right now. Remember my escapes to the Haskins with Bessie Jr.
Couldn't be me. Y'all, she down there in Aruba trying to make herself look like she's some kind of mermaid. She ain't no mermaid, she a mermaid.
Did you see the swimming suit she had on? I don't know what that was for. She shouldn't have never did that. Honey, we can't ever erase that image from our brains. We ain't gonna be able to ever scrub it.
I don't know now. I don't know whether the ones I saw was photoshopped or not, but I did see a couple of pictures of Claressa in a bikini, and they looked damn good. I don't know which ones you talking about.
She got the body of a daddy eater.
I don't know which ones you talking about. The ones I saw though.
The one where she caught herself jumping in the little shallow side of the pool trying to cannonball from there?
No, sir, I ain't seen them.
Yeah, it's a little clip where she caught herself jumping in there.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you every bit of slow.
I don't
you
want to
jumping
see
in
that.
the shallow.
I don't want to see because Claressa made me talk about her. Claressa keep putting that camera in her face and don't care how she look. And I'm about to tell her about her doggone self. But I don't want to be like the rest of the content creators and get personal. You
need to tell it. The truth, the more people tell the truth, the better.
Because you know this is Musty Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and look it up. Musty Monday. Go ahead.
That girl hair was so nappy in the back, I thought I was going back to chop cotton. Okay. That shit with that hair was so rolled up her neck, behind her neck. So nappy and rolled up. That girl got that Shaka Zulu grade hair. Ooh, I bet that. And ooh wee. That girl got that real nigga hair.
It sound like BB gun.
And then up on her, she got bags under both her eyes with dark
No,
rings.
yeah, it looked like she had black eyes.
She
Somebody
really
said
look. No, that's how I know women that get that look. She just
China.
she just that's her
Some people
look.
said that she was can be. The question is, who was doing the
That
killing?
no, that's that worn, worry look. She look like one of them flathead catfish. That's that worried flathead catfish look. Go Google, y'all go Google a flathead catfish, and that's how Claressa looking. I'm telling you, man.
I'm up here looking it up right now. Don't look good at all. It don't look good at all.
Listen, while y'all here, I want to take the time to thank who's ever in this live chat tonight and tell you thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. There are so many content creators out here now going live. Their platform and voice are so much bigger and maybe even better than mine. But you choose to be here with me tonight. And I want y'all to know tonight that it does mean a lot to OG, and that's why he tries his best, even under these circumstances, to communicate back with y'all through comment. When y'all comment, if y'all take the time to comment, OG feel compelled to take the time to comment back. I'm not your typical run-of-the-mill content creator. I actually give a damn about us. I just think that OG that accept anything, and I can't go and be no old ass rapper or a thug. I'm a father, a grandfather. I'm OG for real. This week I'll be burying one of my sons by the grace of God, and I'm here to tell you that there's sorrow even in celebration. And this is the part of the sorrow for me and my family. I want to say thank y'all for being here tonight. I just want to get that off my chest because a lot of content creators really do take their supporters for granted. They don't even, and a lot of them can afford to pay somebody. If you can afford to pay somebody to follow you with a camera, you can afford to pay somebody to answer your comment. When people comment, they care enough about what you're talking about, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. You can acknowledge those people's comments. Y'all need to watch who the hell y'all support.
Oh, we know.
You know, I heard something about you, Aaron.
No, you heard nothing about me?
They say it's hot way down there in that upper Tennessee Valley. They say you been had them big old pretty legs out.
It's been, I ain't gonna lie, it's been raining for 2 weeks here. Ain't no legs been out.
They lying on you.
They lying on me now. It's been 2 weeks.
Well, you know, I
We've been
must
rain for 2 weeks.
Listen, Precious always telling me stuff, ain't I don't know why I be believing Precious. She told me that. I think Precious told me that.
No, Precious my girl. We good. Ain't that right, Precious?
That wasn't Precious told me to ask you about them pretty legs. Somebody told me, it wasn't me. Now, you know I wouldn't just ask about them big old pretty legs. Now, you know I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, ain't no legs been out. It been too rainy for that. And plus, you know, the mosquitoes out. I ain't got time to get bit up.
Precious, how was your day today? I don't remember asking you or Her Majesty how y'all day have been. And anybody else, let us know in the chat. This is Musty Monday. If you want to call in and be musty about your boss, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mama, your grandmama, the number is 662-392-0360. I also have my queen on the phone. She is Queen Musty. So if you call, trust me, she'll get as musty as you want her to be.
Hey,
With her mustache.
And then we gonna shower and get unmusty after that, all right? But she, to be honest with you, OG, she does not have anything going for her at this time. Nothing is going to work out.
There's no equity. There's no equity and no value in fighting Claressa Shields. There's no value in it. It's not worth the risk. That's why I'm telling y'all, if she does not fight Cyborg, she's gonna go across the pond and go get somebody with like a 8-0 or 9-0 record that we ain't never fucking heard of, and try their best to build hype around that silly ass fight.
Yeah, it still ain't gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
Daddy, she got herself up here clowning Amanda Serrano talking about 5,000 seats. Baby, you act like they ain't sold out Madison Square Garden before.
Hey, see if you can find out how much she made for the 5,000 people for the people.
Give me a second.
Cause I've heard up to 9 million she earned for that night.
Yeah, that was the one I think she did.
Yeah, see if they done release what she earned that night. Cause I heard it was a major pay night for both fighters. Could be a lie, but I heard both of them got 9 million.
That was in 2024. Let me look.
Yep, I might be wrong, but I thought I seen each one of them. They said they paid it was 9 million apiece.
This is a recent fight. She fought Cheyenne Henson. Let me see. No.
Yes, MVP has all the female talent in the lightweight, in the light heavyweight, in all divisions. MVP has all the talent and champions sold up. Claressa, what are you gonna do?
Be sitting up. They hadn't fully released how much. It hasn't been disclosed publicly how much she made, or particularly by the promotion or the state commission. But
Like I say,
it's definitely over $1 million. She made for that fight. And
Jake,
she
listen.
won it in dominant fashion.
Jake Paul make his female boxers millionaires.
I know he do. And that's where the clearance is missing.
He foolish. She gon' live every day the rest of this year regret winning record. Cause you know what? They gave you that little money and you ain't even fulfilled 3 fights. You got 3 fights left.
Sorry, say it again, OG.
She got 3 fights left.
Yeah, and she's not going nowhere. She's not gonna be able to fight. I told you they finna have her sitting out here looking crazy. She will not have nobody to fight. They gonna basically force her to retire at this point, or they gonna blackball her, whichever one come first.
She already, that's what a ban is a blackball. She already banned. She banned because of the fact that MVP and Jake Paul hold all the cards in female boxing right now. Mm-hmm. You can't deny that. Jake Paul and MVP, yes, there are other promoters out there, but they don't promote women's boxing on the level that MVP does.
Well, there are no other women boxers signed to any other promotional company except that one.
No.
Nobody else is signed there. So yeah, ain't nobody finna fight her. That's the whole way to get her out. They either want her to leave or they gonna force her to leave. So because she ain't leaving fast enough, they force her to leave now because she ain't ready to get no fight. Nobody finna fight her.
She's a bad look right now for women's boxing people, and they finna handle her ass. They finna handle her ass.
Yep.
Now get it twisted all you want to, but they finna handle her ass. She finna get suspended.
That's all right. And it just is what it is. There's nothing that we can do about that. It'd be rightfully deserved.
She earned it. She
And
really
I even
did
want to know
earn
if
it.
I want to know, are they even gonna listen to that petition? Or were they trying to revoke her license?
Listen,
That's something for you to think about.
listen,
But it's something for her to think about. She should have thought about it.
listen. They gotta take it serious. It's a petition from the public. The stuff they are talking about, they are telling the truth. Claressa broke every championship rule. People are calling for her head. They gotta answer that she did wrong. We both know what the guidelines are to hold those belts. We can't be, Claressa and her team can't be mad because people are telling the truth, saying you can't do that when you're a champion. You can't say that when you're a champion. Come on, people.
That's right.
We can't be mad at people for calling her on that shit, saying this is not how a champion acts.
I agree. She shouldn't be mad, but you know what? She think that it's warranted because she said something about me.
Well, you know what? She done fucked around and found out.
Hey, Precious, you ain't the only one. I signed the petition too, sure did. And you don't feel bad
She
about
done
it.
fucked around and found out.
Oh well, it's only right. It's only right. It's been time. It's long overdue.
I would be so shocked if Claressa don't be suspended or before one of those governing boards by the end of this week. And I know I probably won't be online because my son's wake is Friday and the funeral is Saturday. So
I know. Well, we want you to do everything you need to do with that. You let us worry about that.
And y'all know the funny thing about it.
We need you to take care of you and your family.
It is crazy, y'all.
And give yourself grace.
Because I've been ordering all the clothes for the men folks in my family because I dress my men folks. Anyway. Yeah, everybody.
We want you to take care of that. Take care of that.
Girl, I'm trying. I got out of all the suits I ordered, I got everybody's suit and everybody's suit done right. But mine.
I understand. You try to keep yourself busy putting into others and not necessarily put so much into yourself.
Well,
but I want you to give yourself grace and take all the time you need and know that we will be here when you get back.
Yeah, I will finish this, but I'm gonna finish it. That's like I started this family. This is my family.
Yeah, I know. I need to grieve as a family. If you need to do something on your own, do that on your own as well, because it is your son. We want you to do everything you need to do.
Who having a fish?
All the time you need. We need that for you. We want
fish.
that for you, so you can be back here.
No, we do regular repasses. We don't do like fish fries and all that. It'd be too hot. We having a regular repass in a meeting hall. We ain't doing like no fish fry. It's too hot down here. It was 100 degrees already today, and we still in the spring. You couldn't be outside this time of year.
Well, the only time you would do fish fries and tip games when you ain't got money to, bury them. At least that's up here with us.
I ain't been able to, Precious. Now my sister, now my oldest sister trying to find me the right black dress shirt to go with something I already got. Cause I ain't been able to do it for myself, y'all. So my older sister done took over, so she said she going to pick up me a nice black dress shirt for Saturday. I couldn't do it.
Let them help you, OG. You helped everybody else. You know what you needed to do. But
can I tell y'all a story? Y'all gonna say, let me tell y'all a story about my eldest sister. While we start thinking about her. Y'all gonna be like, wow. 13 years ago. Matter of fact, 13 years ago, last month, my oldest sister had a son murdered in the same city. 13 years ago, I had to plan everything for that funeral because his father and my eldest sister just couldn't. Do y'all know 13 years later, My oldest sister is doing the same thing for me and my family.
Right.
That's like, wow, how is it that two siblings
Deja vu.
are burying one another's children under the very same circumstances?
Yeah. It's
13 years ago, I planned and did everything her son, she needed me to do to bury her son. From the casket to the flowers to everything, to the opening and closing of the grave. They were not able emotionally or psychologically. And I took over. She asked me and I took over and I did the whole funeral. And here it is 13 years later, she had to step up and do the same thing for us.
Yeah. And she gonna do it faithfully because you did it for her.
It's already done.
She needed it the most.
Listen, she had the funeral planned before the medical examiner released my son's body.
That's the part that she trying to take a load off y'all minds already. That's
The whole funeral, and the whole repast. I ain't had to do anything because of my eldest sister, and I thank God for it.
That's good. And God bless her. God bless her for that. Because you know what? You needed that, OG. You needed that. You, your wife, everybody, all of y'all needed that.
Because it's been hard ordering clothes. Like I say, I've waited up until the last minute to be honest and say, I'm just not strong enough to order a suit to see my son, go to my son's home going. Somebody got to do it for me.
Yeah.
I finally told her the truth. I told her I just can't, and I
Yeah,
can't.
because you still trying to process that, OG, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time, and take all the time that you need, please.
I've been jamming some I ran up on my Al Green album. I've been jamming. That music
You
been
need
helping
that.
me, y'all. That music been soothing me.
Yeah, do everything you need to do, so it can help take a load off of your mind. You need that.
Yeah, because I started
Your wife needs that.
I started my epidural shots. I didn't cancel them. Thursday, God willing, Thursday morning at 7:30. So I hope everything go all right with that and they don't make no uh-oh. And I can walk out of there like I'm walking in now. It's always a risk when
They
they
should
fool
be able
with
to
your neck.
understand. They should be able to understand that, OG. I just don't, we just don't want that to affect you in a negative way, but we need you. Take all that time. I'm sure the doctors understand, the therapists understand, everybody understand. This is your child that you lost.
No, I gotta take that shot though. I gotta go to that. I ain't doing good on that end, to tell you the truth, Aaron. Like I've always told you, I'm fighting that bobblehead, my cartilage, and everything is ruptured, everything is tore up, everything is gone. My last resort is to try and build it back up with these steroid shots, because I don't want to be in a wheelchair, so I'm going to fight through this. So I couldn't cancel that because I need to start that treatment immediately because I'm kind of moving a whole lot slower. So I can't put this off. You know what I mean? This one procedure, I just can't afford to cancel no matter the circumstance. Or I might not be able to walk in now.
Right.
So I gotta get that shot. I need that steroid. I just hope I don't get fat under this treatment.
Don't they?
I heard.
You wasn't able to. Are they understanding?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You're like, because of all of this is going on.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Okay.
It's
I wanted to make sure.
it's my choice to take for to have that medical procedure. You going to work? It's my option to have a shot. I got to do it for me because I'm not being physically. I'm at about 30 to 35% most days, and I'm hoping the steroid shot at least get me back up to 50%. At this rate, I gotta have these shots. I'm just fucked up, Aaron.
Yeah, I understand, and it's
It is what it is. I ain't got no complaint. No complaint. Listen, my life is good.
Regroup, take time, regroup.
God is good. I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm an OG. I've celebrated every blessing that God has given me, but He's also taught me that everybody's gonna have a storm. Everybody's gonna lose this. I can't sit on this here platform and pretend like I'm the only father that done lost a child and that the world has got to come to an end for it. I'm here to tell y'all, I pray it never happens, but y'all can make it through it too. I have no sad stories for y'all tonight. No kumbaya, no none of that shit. I'm here to tell you that whatever you going through, you can make it through too. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, you gonna have your times. But come on now, y'all. Just because God allowed this season to be hard, how can we not still say God is still good?
He's still good. In the midst of everything, He gonna always be good. There's no other way. He is always gonna be good.
Always.
But we gonna have a test. And we gonna have some tests. We are not exempt.
See, there's a lot of people out here that'll proclaim that they can, that you know what, they trust this and trust that. But can you make it through your storm and still be thankful to God?
Yeah, we gonna pray it. All we gonna do, we gonna keep praying every step of the way. Pray without ceasing. Pray continuously, and it's gonna happen.
I just want to let the people know that in your storm, in your loss, stand firm on your faith that this is God's will. He's the only one that's ever conquered death.
That's right. He told death to behave. You're right.
Everybody else, death can touch. Stop acting like we are special because we got to take the normal loss of losing loved ones. Y'all, this breaks my heart. All I did for the last year and a half was take care of him. This goes deep. But y'all, God is still good.
That's right.
In the midst of the pain, Aaron.
Oh, I know He good.
And the hurt and the lost. God allowed me to feel love from my son and allowed me to give my son love in return. God is still good. No, I didn't want to lose him.
No.
Who wants to lose a child?
Nobody.
Especially under these conditions.
Yes, under care.
And they still taking one another out. I told y'all earlier in the chat, the other man that got struck that they were shooting at, my son was the innocent bystander. He didn't talk to the police. Now they done came back to finish the job. And now they done had to medevac by helicopter him and his girlfriend away from him.
I'm telling you, these people have no regard for human life, for innocent people, bystanders, men, women, children, old folks. They don't care. And it's just a shame that your son had to pay the ultimate price because of somebody else's negligence.
Right.
That's not fair, and it's not right.
And it hurts so bad.
And I know it do, because that's your son, that's your baby.
But God is still good. I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand on my faith. That, you know what? When he died, that was God. That was God's will. I'm going to stand on that. Even though a nothing-minded ninja was an instrument, he still couldn't be successful unless it was God, if it wasn't God's will.
Right. He just, you got, look at it as he served his purpose, OG. He was a joy. Just by you talking about it, we could say he was just a joy to your life and the lives of everybody around. And that he was around. He served his purpose. And you know God takes his very best.
And I only open up at this point in time because I know, see, somebody in this chat or somebody's going to see this replay. And Aaron, I need them to know that they can get through.
Oh, yeah.
I need them to know that tonight that I understand, but I give them no excuse to hold their head up, that this is God's will, and we're going to learn how to accept God's will and pray for growth and healing.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever he allow us to take, we can make it through.
Oh, yeah.
Today is OG, tomorrow it could be you. And if it's you, I want you to know you can make it through too.
You're right. Just know, OG, you're one of the strongest men that I know in order to still talk like that through it, because most men ain't like you. It's only a few. And you can talk that because you know the Lord ain't forsake you in none of this. He with you every step of the way.
Never have. See, when I started my family, Aaron, I was what they call dirt poor. It was just me, my wife, my 5 sons, in a 2-room shack on a dead-end street. A row of shacks on a dead-end street. That's where we started.
Right.
When I moved back to Mississippi. By the grace of God, in 3 years, he blessed me to be able to move my whole family into our own home. One job, one hustle at a time. So I've always been driven. I've never had but my family. So this has been devastating. I don't want nobody to think this hasn't. But I don't want them to walk away from this life feeling like nothing is going to happen to them. And if it do, that's their excuse to give up or give in. I say endure in order to overcome. As a warrior, my life will be defined at how many battles I survived. Not how many I won. How many battles I've survived. I am your OG. I am he and he is me. You just don't know it yet.
I'm gonna tell you, what this song say, you may be knocked down, but you're not out. You still standing, and you will stand.
No, I cannot fold.
No, you're not gonna fold.
I have to manage this whole, I gotta manage my whole entire, from wife on down to grandkids, to daughter, to a whole church full of people. To be dignified and respectful.
You following God's law. You taking care of your family, your children, and your livelihood. You taking care of all of that. You doing just what he asked you to do. And he gonna see fit.
I'm gonna give y'all one more.
You through this.
I'm gonna give y'all one more private moment where God spoke to me and I knew I had to get stronger. My grandson, he's a Julian too. He's Julian the third. He's here every other weekend. He was here last weekend, and it was kind of hard for me. But anyway, he's always at my side. Although I don't know whether he comes to be with his dad for the weekend or me, because most of the time he spends the whole weekend with his granddad. But anyway, it was hard for me that day, and he caught me breaking down outside. I thought I had slipped away and grabbed me a moment, and I kind of broke down, and I was crying. I was kind of venting through tears. Anguish was heavy on me, and my grandson saw me, and he broke down, and it took me a good while, a couple of hours, to get that sorrow out of him. And I said then, God said, this is why you got to be strong, because if you don't be strong, they won't be strong. Me breaking down caused my grandson to break down. So I had to be strong today, Aaron. I have to be. Even the children are watching, OG. I ain't saying that's fair. I ain't saying it's right. I'm saying I got to be strong through this entire process, and then I need y'all to pray for me to be exactly that.
You got it. Unlimited prayers your way. We're going to keep praying. We gonna keep praying.
If I don't manage my own emotions, nobody will, Aaron.
That right. That right. But God gonna hold you. He gonna hold you. He always have.
So that's what I need y'all prayers for.
Oh, and it's done. You ain't got to ask.
I got somebody else, Aaron. If you can't hit me back, I got another caller coming in. Let's get on that because I'm going to end it in a little while.
Take care of that.
Love you, girl.
I love you. You take care, OG.
Who I got here? Hey, what's up?
Good evening, OG. It's Classy Lady.
Hey, my love.
Musty
Hey, Classy, how are you? Well, what you got? What are you musty about today?
Okay, OG, we're going to change the subject, and I'm going to make you laugh, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to make everybody in the group laugh. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm musty about. I went to my little daughter-in-law, okay, and I said, I want dreads in my hair. OG, she been playing in my hair for the last 9 months. I washed my hair the other day, and I come out looking like buckwheat.
No. Did you take a picture?
I'm talking about what locks?
Did you take a picture?
I washed that shit, and I look like buckwheat. You heard what I said.
Lord have
This little
mercy.
girl gonna call me talking about, Mama, you gonna come over and get your hair done? I said, baby, my 4-year-old niece could have done better than this. So I had to go to another girl, and I met her grandmama, and her grandmama had the nerve to say, she's on the strong side, but she can do your hair. I had to put grandmama in check. I said, don't say that about that baby. I don't need to know about her sexual preference, and you said that on the slick.
Oh,
She said,
man.
oh, no, you didn't say that to me. I said, baby, look here. I look like buckwheat. Okay, I had a little scarf on my head. I snatched that scarf off, and she said, ooh. And I said, didn't I tell you I look like buckwheat? I had to pay $80.
Wow.
The little girl was sweet, OG. She was going to charge me $60. But you know how us old folks is. I said, well, baby, seeing how this ain't starter locks, what do you charge for starter locks? She said, no, ma'am. She said, I'm going to go ahead and charge you $60. I came back and said, no, baby. I look like buckwheat. And if we starting all over, I'm going to pay like we starting all over. That little girl was happy. But OG, I got my hair done in the locks that I want to. But I'm musty about that. That little girl played in my hair for a whole year.
Wow.
You seen the picture I sent you?
Yeah, but I wasn't paying.
Oh, I thought I was doing something. I wasn't doing nothing. That girl played. Now, she done got about $300.
Wow.
And some good smoke.
And
She had me looking like buckwheat.
yeah, I see now I'm mad because I'd have fucked your head up. I mean, I'd have did your hair for $150. Now I'm mad.
I bet y'all wouldn't look like buckwheat.
You know, I ain't got but one hand. I don't know what you were going to look like, but I was going to, for that $150, you were going to get my best, and I was going to shampoo it.
But I had to laugh. I laughed about it. I said, well, that's what you get. You didn't know no better. You thought you was doing, Oh, you can't tell me nothing for the last 2 days. I've been twitching and walking around talking about, you can't tell me nothing now.
Popping it.
What?
Popping it.
Now, see, these young girls don't know nothing about when you get your hair done and you're looking right. And yeah, I've been shaking my little butt, honey. I've been smiling at the men. Then when somebody said something to me, I looked at him and said, oh, no, baby, I'm not on the market. I just got my hair done. You know how us black women when we get our hair done. I think I'm looking good today.
They call that good hair.
What?
They got that good hair walk.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you what else I'm musty about. Went to the mechanic this morning. Yeah, Duchess needed some work. The man said be there at 10 o'clock. Well, I got there at 8:30 because I know how these mechanics can be. I wasn't first in the door. No.
God said her patience, so I was second in the door. OG, I didn't leave out till 6 o'clock tonight. And the only thing he put on my car after I told him I needed a wheel bearing on the driver's side, he said, "No, you need two." I said, "I already had the other one put on." I didn't argue. I bought two. Then he gonna tell me after he take the tire off, "You got a new bearing right there." I said, "I told you that the other day." I said, "I don't know why y'all men won't listen." I said, "My husband ran a shop. You just mad because I won't let you buy the parts and you charge me out the leg. So you just make me sit here all day." And you know what I did, right? When he said how much he wanted, you know what I told him? "Now, are you going to deduct how many hours I had to sit here and wait on you?" I bargained like an old lady.
Hey, you
he said 300. Hold on. He said 300. I said, "I got 50. He said 250. I said, "I got 75.
I bargained at the thrift store.
Wait a minute, he said 200. I said, "I got 75. He finally figured it out and said, "Well, what do you think it's worth?" I said, "I give you $125. He said 150. I said, "Are you buying lunch?" He looked at me and said, "You drive a hard bargain." "No, baby, I've been here since 8:30. That breakfast I ate done went. That bathroom ain't clean. I check all that stuff out. Y'all going in the bathroom, pissing on the floor?"
No,
the man said 125. The man said 125. He said, "I know you didn't just say that." "Yes, I did." And I told him, "Hey, you have a blessed day, baby."
No. And you put Jesus on. You drew the man down. I don't know what's
wrong with these mechanic people, but I know you service women. That bathroom looked a hot mess. And I said, "Now I had used the bathroom 3 times. The floor kept getting wetter and wetter. I'm looking at the men. After looking around. Y'all mama didn't teach you how to
that's one of my pet peeves. I can't stand filth in no house. I ain't talking about no regular lived-in house, but there's no reason for your bathroom to be smelly. There's no reason for your house to be smelly. What's wrong with you? Ain't no
business for you to have a business and your bathroom is smelly.
Right. No, people didn't believe a black man owned the property. I kind of took that insulting when people used to pull up to my business and walk by me talking about it's the boss man here. And I used to have to tell them I am the boss man.
Tell them, OG.
Yeah, that happened to me a many times when I was in business. Yeah, my business was just that successful and just that big. I did from fleet maintenance. Listen, my other team, we washed everything but a train. Ships, airplanes, everything I did.
Excuse me. Now, OG, let's get on Boosie. You asked what's wrong with Boosie.
Yeah, what's wrong with Boosie?
I'm gonna tell you something. Straight up, fool. You know, some folks just can't leave the street alone. They think they're gonna miss something.
But every time he in the street, some shit jump off.
Well, what did I just say, OG? Some folks love the street. You work hard to get out of it. But you just, what they say, it just keep calling me, man. It keep calling me.
But this is different though, because at the end of the day, classy lady, if that state DA chose to take that case knowing Boosie was going to bring the best lawyer he could afford, that means they probably even got video of him smashing whoever that character is. Boosie may be going back to prison behind this.
Well, OG, they say that now. And I'm going to speak because this is Musty Monday. We see a lot of our men, black, white, green, yellow, going back to prison. Now, I heard through the grapevine from some men who've been in prison, they say some of these men going back to get what they love.
Well, I don't know about that.
Now, I don't know what's wrong with Boosie, but I'll say Boosie just love the street. And you know when you got money, you get the big head like Claressa, and you don't want to listen to nobody. Johnny Cochran said it to Michael Jackson. Don't pay these people the money. He felt sorry, knew them kids was innocent, and paid the money anyway. We as a black people have a problem of just listening to good advice.
Right.
A lot of us, like I told you earlier, OG, some people is hard-headed.
I ain't lying.
And
Well, I think they got him this time.
You can have the best attorney in the world. And that means, but see, I'm going to tell you something, OG. You also got some attorneys that won't fool with you and won't take your money. They got integrity and they stand there and tell you, no, you didn't follow my advice. Now, I don't have nothing I can go in there and say to that judge, and you're not going to mess up my win record.
Well, see, check this out. Well, see, now, I'm going to go off of what Boosie's attorney gave an interview after his first hearing about the bond and what went on. But the attorney did not say once that Boosie categorically denied putting his paws on that man. Unless I missed something. Because I was waiting on, he talked about the bond, he talked about the case inadvertently, about what they accused Boosie of doing, you know, hitting him with a hookah bottle. But he never denied that Boosie denied the charges. I bet they got Boosie on videotape. Boosie should have paid whoever it was. Because see, this ain't civil, this criminal.
That's what I'm saying, OG. Your lawyer sits and gives you advice. So when he got in trouble just for having this gun last summer, he had an attorney who told him, look here, you're getting too old for this. You're going to mess up and go before the judge, and the judge, no matter how much money you got, he ain't going to let you slide. So when you hit the man with the hookah, that's why that lawyer didn't sit there and didn't say nothing. He went all the way around that. He's been warned by an attorney that if you get in trouble, that's what I'm saying, hard-headed.
Listen.
He didn't want to listen.
Listen, that's a charge that carries mandatory time. He charged with an aggravated offense.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Now Boosie wants to talk about T.I. and his son King. But Boosie, what are you and your children doing out in the street? You got a son who you say is on that lean. Come on, OG. A lot of these men can't be men to their sons because they still man boys. He's a man boy.
Every time he go around them type of ninjas, he go to jail or get caught up in some shit. What the hell is wrong with this old ass rapper?
Crabs in a barrel. He's at the bottom of the barrel and he letting everybody pull him back down and he can't see it, just like with Claressa. Now we gonna change subjects. Now I said this, OG, 3 months ago when me and you talked. I looked on my little phone. I've been in your musty for about 2 to 3 months now. OG, when I first met you, I said this about Pap. You said no. I think this is what happened with Claressa and Pap. That girl DM'd him and he said, no, I'm a married man. She kept on DMing him. Remember when Remy said that Pat said she's ugly? Remember how you say he does not show her any type of affection? There's no closeness, no nothing. That girl ran after a married man who rejected her. She kept on DMing him. And I believe that Remy and Papoose sat down. They've been together too many years. That's Brooklyn. And he said, baby, I'm getting ready to go get this money. Wow. That's why he said on Glad TV, no, I didn't give her no rent. No, we don't live together.
Yeah, he was strong with that. I didn't like that. I don't like when I'm
look at what I said though, baby. He's trying to make up with...
I didn't like how
Where
he
he told,
projected that. I didn't like that at all.
where he told the truth, see?
No, yeah,
That's
but
why we didn't like it, cause he,
listen. Pap doing too much. And we not holding Pap accountable enough. Pap is a 50-year-old man playing an old play card out the 70s and 80s. You know this. How do they find? How did men find the women back then? We used to call them slow. Oh, it's coming back to you. Pap went and found him a slow one.
but hold on though, OG. Now remember what I told you also about that. Let's flip this back over. He's a married man. And what did Claressa do that ain't nobody told her, and some women don't care? Because a lady on the phone before me said her sister lives with just married men.
I know. Listen,
and that's all she does is mess with
honestly, I've reconciled all that. I give y'all that. All I'm trying to say is, Pap should bear more accountability than what we put on him, is all I'm saying.
And here's what I'm saying, is that a married couple, where Claressa is dead wrong in, and you get what you get when you mess with somebody, and that goes for a man if he messes with a married woman. If you go over and you cross that line, and you try to talk to that married person, and they tell you no, first of all, you wrong the person trying to approach somebody who's married, because you're not listening to the marriage vows.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Since I know you strong in it, and I agree with that. But listen, there was a time that we would actually feel sorry for that girl or that woman that we consider slow, that a man got and was misusing and making a fool out of her. So we saying we done stop feeling sorry for them slow ones.
No, I tell you what I'm saying. I'm saying that I gave this girl grace after grace after grace after grace. She's reading the comments, and instead of her even taking 5 seconds to read and absorb a little bit of water on a sponge, she is steady and dead out in the sun, and she's telling everybody that she sees that we're wrong. You are determined. She is determined to not hear a damn word anybody saying, but come on the internet every 5 minutes. That's because she's doing her boxing career.
But ain't that part of the slowness? Ain't that part of the symptoms of her being one of the slow ones we used to feel sorry for? Come on now, me and you both OGs. You know it was a time we used to feel sorry for them type of girls. Come on now.
And okay, OG, let's flip it again. But we know some people, other people that are like her, but they are willing to learn. And they know love.
And that's true.
So when somebody comes up and says, hey baby, don't let them treat you like that. It may happen once or twice, and we gotta go back and say, you don't let them treat you like that.
But some of them we still felt sorry for now, because they were just super slow.
Okay.
Come on now, let's be honest now. We always had them super slow ones. We'd be like, under normal circumstances, we would be like, man, that old dude ought to be ashamed of himself. Under normal circumstances, we would be saying, Pap ought to be ashamed of himself, taking advantage of that super slow girl.
You right. Now, you ain't never lied. Now, you flipped that one back on me, and OG, you got it. Now, you ain't never lied. Yeah, we do. Yeah, the super slow ones, we sure do. Yeah,
I'm talking about just ain't nothing you can do. They just slow as molasses going uphill. Yeah.
You right. Yeah. What you say? She one of them, she can't pour piss out of a boot and the boot turned upside down.
Man, what? Super slow. And every time we saw her, we try and pull her aside and say, baby, if you ever need anything or any help, you let me know. But y'all saying, fuck Claressa, and y'all know she's super slow. You cannot make this up, people. It is Musty Monday. The number is 662-392-0360. What are you musty about? Classic musty anyway, y'all. Listen, it ain't just Musty Monday for Classy Lady. Classy Lady musty on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and she start all over again on Sunday.
And I tried to give Sunday a rest, but they kept poking the burn. I said, well, forget it then. 7 days a week.
I know you right.
5 days a year.
Listen, I've been planning a funeral, and every time I look up, here go Claressa tight face ass. I be like, go put your makeup face on. Sick of looking at your ass with all them scars in your face, looking all beat up and shit, and you ain't even had no fight. Don't give a damn what she show us no more. Put your damn mask back on.
And what about when she came out with that makeup on, talking about concierge did that?
That man did. Listen, that man painted what your spirit showed him. That man painted what your spirit showed him, Claressa. He saw it. He painted a Hank because he saw a Hank.
Homie don't play that.
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't right.
Well, that's what I looked at it.
Hey, what's up, Jones? How you tonight? I don't know what it was, but it wasn't right.
It wasn't right as rain.
It wasn't right at all.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, OG. Now, you said something tonight, I do believe, when she comes back to the country. You said it, you read the rules. I know the rules, but you read the rules for everybody else who want to get on the line talking about no. Don't have to be no petition or nothing. You said it. She's going to come back to the United States. I think it's going to be what you said. They may take her license because you said it. It could be a suspension, but you've hit this girl twice. This is not the first time that you've done this to this girl out in public. Alicia Baumgartner didn't do nothing to her the first time.
They have to. Listen, go back to the release. That's great, Jones. Welcome tonight. Go back to the press release that Jake Paul and MVP. Listen, they going after her. They not only talked about how she's done Alicia. Go back and read it. They talked about Franchon. They talked about how she laughed and mocked Shadeja while she was being wheeled out. Y'all really think that letter was for Claressa? Go back and read it.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Go back and read that press letter. They were talking to the governing board. They sent warning, out of control and unethical.
Yeah.
Not only did she assault Alicia, she cheated and robbed Franchon and mocked Shadeja being wheeled out the boxing ring. Go back and read the letter, people. She will be suspended. Or she got toy belts. If she don't get suspended, none of those belts mean shit. If they allow one of their champions to do some shit like that.
You're right. They did. They blew the whistle on her. Oh, they blew the whistle.
Who do you think they were talking to? They know most of them words Claressa couldn't even spell.
Oh.
Go back and read it.
You cut her like that.
It's the truth. It's the truth. They said she was in resource in school, not me. She said she didn't start talking. No, she said she didn't start talking till she was 10 or 11, not me. Like today is Musty Monday. I am not here to sing Kumbaya or hold nobody's damn hand. It is Musty Monday. The number is 662-392-0360. I have a classy lady on the phone. The first lady of mustiness. In here tonight. She is not just musty on Mondays. She is musty on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and then her musty ass starts all over again on Sunday. Welcome everybody. I want to take the opportunity for those that are here to please hit that like button as you come in or as you hit the replay. I think we've given you a great enough show for you to hit that like button tonight. My PICs, my partner in crime, Her Majesty has been here. Mellow, my classy lady, my classy, messy, musty ass lady.
Yes, I am.
And I love every bit of they mustache because they got it from me. I can't talk about what I let them be free. It's coming, y'all.
Hurt nobody's feelings.
It's
We're
coming.
just here to tell you like it is.
There are governing bodies that represent each one of those belts that sanction her to hold those championship belts. But those belts come with an ethical clause, a character clause, a behavior clause. And Claressa broke each one of them that night. She interrupted a professional sporting event. She also assaulted the number one no-no. She put her hands on another professional boxer. Hey, there go my baby, Sonya. Where you been, Sonya? I didn't see you, Sonya. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here now. Because you know I be missing you. Because all that stuff, Her Majesty.
What you cook tonight?
I'm going to tell you the truth. They have not been eating. Yesterday, I oven roasted a half dozen pork loin chops with mushroom gravy. And then I made some potatoes with au gratin. And they finally ate that yesterday. And they asked me to pull out some leftover pulled pork I had. So I went to the dollar store and bought some buns and reheated, reseasoned, and re-barbecued that. And they've been eating on that. It's been tough keeping them eating. But I've been buying a lot of fruit, you know, and a lot of healthy stuff that they ain't having no appetite. It's costing me more, you know, because I gotta keep them eating. Like them oranges was so. Listen, I went to go get some squash yesterday, and people didn't understand they short. Listen, people that garden know squash. These people had a small squash and a half of another squash, cut and wrapped for $9.99.
Oh.
And people didn't understand why I was offended by that. And I'm telling them, this is the garden area. We are not supposed to be paying $10 for a cut, small, dry squash. It was $10 for the small pack. I don't give a damn about the pound. I'm going off the price. It wasn't shit in the bag to warrant $10. It wasn't nothing but one small squash and a half a squash. And y'all want $10 for that. Who the hell did y'all buy them squash from?
Oh, no. And there wasn't enough squash for you to feed them babies.
No, you know, no. Listen, it wasn't but one serving. Once you cook the squash down, even with onion and seasoning. No, it was one serving for the $9.99. I get it being $6.99 a pound and all that. I'm talking about here in America today. They are wrapping small pieces of meat, small pieces of vegetable, and robbing us blind, y'all.
Well, OG, you know what they saying now, don't you? Trump got rid of the doggone Mexicans, so who out there picking them fields? Because they said they thought it was going to be us.
Listen, I buy vegetables all the time. Y'all know I'm in the grocery store averaging 5-6 times a month. I buy squash in the off season. I grow my own squash. I looked at the size of them squash slices. Those were a small to extra small squash they cut up. They were charging $9.99. Come on, y'all. And we out here doing what? We fighting ICE. The Democrats out here fighting ICE. And I'm telling y'all, between this funeral and grocery, I'm praying to God to keep me in mind. We need to talk about these grocery prices. You gone, son? You sure you want to use cow?
Well, OG, ain't nothing gonna change until it really hits the white Americans what's going on. They are living in denial. If you notice, white folks are now saying they don't feel right. They don't feel comfortable at home. They don't feel like talking to their wives. The ancestors are coming back and they don't understand. They don't understand. The billionaires don't give nothing about them. But see, for too many years, they're taking advantage of us. And I'm going to tell you something.
And listen.
My family get ready to do what your family does.
And see, that's my point.
Come together.
That's my point. That's my very point right there. There has been nothing adversely going on. No flood, no ice caps, no tornado, no hurricane that have affected the squash harvest this year. So tell me once again, big justification for a squash being $6.99 a pound. Well, you can only get a small pack for $10. They fleecing us, y'all.
Nobody to pick it. And you know what you're saying. Y'all picked that squash early. That squash hadn't even matured yet.
Right.
All because why? You took the farms from black people. You know yourself, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, all down in the South. A lot of black farms. And they came in and they bought us out. Tyson Chicken bought up all the chicken farms. Tyson come around and bought up all the pig farms. These white men that's got these farms, they're not farmers. They're not farmers. They're farm owners. Because we got black men who got farms and they didn't get no government assistance. Those are farmers. They work the land. What I want to tell the white folks is no, tell your kids to come home from college and get your ass out there and work that land. See, the government handouts done stopped. Now these white farmers are having to get out here. Do you know I got a girlfriend living in New Jersey? She's a nurse, and they put up last summer talking about what they call it, some kind of class. But they wanted them to go pick blueberries on a Saturday for free, and they would give them credit on the job. You heard what I said.
Ain't no way.
How you gonna ask our nurses? Oh, that's what it was, talking about clinical research.
No.
And then when the women went and called a number, that's what it was, picking blueberries. Them women worked 12, 16-hour days, 5-6 days straight. And you wanted our nurses in New Jersey to go pick blueberries because and guess how much they was paying an hour? $11 an hour, talking a 10-hour day.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You want our nurses to go pick blueberries because you put the immigrants out?
And you know what? And I said that because I'm from the South. I'm here in the deep South. And it's the funniest shit about immigration is white Republicans support what Trump is doing while working illegal immigrants here. That's the craziest shit. That's why I'm gonna tell you, I just stay away from white folks because they're too fucking confusing and it's too hypocritical. White Republicans are around here whining about no workers now. And they the ones supported Trump. Y'all, they want $10 for a small squash.
And still do. But OG, me and my family get ready to do what you and your family doing. We get ready to come together. I told my daughter, I said, baby, it's getting hard out here. Yeah, you can live by yourself and I can live by myself. But we're going to have to go back to the old days and we're going to have to come together and live under one household. Because if you think in the next 6-7 months that you're going to be able to handle these children and handle these bills by yourself, you better think again. Now, I told her this 4 years ago because I seen it coming. But I got a hard-headed child, too. Yeah, it's Musty Monday. I'm going to say it.
It's Musty Monday.
I told mine 4 years ago and she didn't want to do it. Now that the shit done hit the damn fan, mama.
Oh, okay.
We ready to move and live together.
Well,
I said, you know I love you, but I want to smack you in the next week.
A lot of family, think about it. Think about it, especially if you're in an urban area. The average rent is from $1,000 on up a month. You got whole families paying $1,000 to $1,500 a month. They could have been bought a 5-bedroom house, and everybody had room. Hell, they paying out $5,000 a month in rent to other people, but they won't buy a house together or some land. Do you know how much $5,000 times 12 is?
But OG, I'm gonna tell you something though, baby. A lot of us black folks live in cities. That's why I'm living in Knoxville, Tennessee. I was born and raised here. They have redlined us to where you cannot go get a bank loan. You heard what I said.
Wow.
That's why I'm moving my child out of here, because they have redlined. Nikki Giovanni, anybody who's listening to this, you go look up Nikki Giovanni. She's from Knoxville, Tennessee. She was a poet, but she wrote about this. And they have redlined us. The white folks that moved in from the pandemic, and they right here in the hood buying up these houses.
Wow. What they call that?
Rebuilding them.
They call that gentrification.
Yes, baby. We got it right here, live and in color.
Wow.
OG, I had moved out of town and was able to put a down payment on a townhouse, but couldn't get it here. I'm not gonna let my child go through the same thing. My mother owned a daycare center. My father had a business. She wanted to buy that property. The old white man is still alive, and he got it in his will for it not to be sold. And here's half of the land, but he don't want it to be sold. Jennifer, but let them white folks, they done built a stadium in our little old rundown side of town.
Yeah, they
white folks riding bicycles in the middle of the street, don't care about the cars or nothing.
They're gonna start locking y'all ass up in a little while. They're gonna get y'all out of there. If they have to lock y'all up, they're gonna get y'all out of there.
But OG, I'm telling folks that's listening to us, you better listen to OG, come together, get your family together, get your money together, because I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen. The housing market's getting ready to fall. A lot of these people get ready to lose their homes, lands get ready to come up for sale, and black folks, you better start saving you some money.
I ain't lying.
Because a lot of these banks bought these houses up during the pandemic, thought they could rent them out, and the economy's going bad. I'm telling everybody, you better save your money up, because in the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to be smart. Start going to these doggone your city, county, to these delinquent taxes, and going to banks and ask them what you got on the bank that's been repossessed.
Classy, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Let me ask you something while I got you. What size t-shirt did you tell me you wore?
I wear a large.
Okay. Because see, I know I had 2 1Xs, but I didn't know whether you gave me a size or not, or did I mention it?
Yeah, I'm small at the top. I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, OG. In my younger days, they said I had that Coke bottle figure, so I have to wear a large because I got hips and ass.
Okay.
I put a small on, it's going to roll up all over them hips.
Because I got to get busy.
I ain't got no waist.
Well, I'm asking because I'm really working. It don't seem like it. But I have had a setback with my son to death. I had planned on having some merch to show y'all by now. If you don't get musty, I won't get musty.
And you know what, OG? And you know all of us got you prayed up now. And we all gonna help you weather. And I want you to know that every time, see, when you cry and you break down, I'm over here praying, telling God give you strength. So you don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
And you just know that your musty group is Musty Monday, and I'm telling you, for everybody in the group, we got you.
No doubt.
We got you.
No
See,
doubt.
I pray that God give you strength every day. When you break down, that's why I don't cry. Yes, I'm heartbroken you lost your baby.
Yeah.
But see, I can't shed no tears.
And see,
I got to be that strong one to keep you strong.
And classy. It's too many parents in there for that. Y'all gotta know, for those that have not tasted this, that no matter how it hurt, y'all can make it through. See, everything that happened to you is not so much about you. Sometimes you are truly just a living testimony for somebody else.
Amen.
For somebody else. For somebody else. Now I'm a parent.
And I want to say this.
That lost somebody.
I want to say this, OG.
I'm listening.
OG, I want to say this. I'm a parent too, and my sister lost her little girl to leukemia. And I'm saying this to all the parents, anybody who's listening. There are people like me who go to bed every night and ask God to help my parents who's lost a child. I'm gonna get you crying now, and I'll call it all out. From gun violence to illness, everything. Help my grieving parents. Yeah. Because Lord, if I'll be the only one that pray for them, swoop down and send one of your angels and hold them up tonight. So that goes out for everybody. Don't think because you lost your child, somebody ain't out here praying for you. It's me and a lot of other folks who praying for God to give y'all strength. See, I'm blessed to still have mine.
But
I'm
gonna tell you why I refuse to monetize. I call it. That's just my phrase. I named it monetizing your pain, like I see a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because I'm ashamed of what happened. It's because everything don't need to be discussed. I'm only here to be a testimony to you, classy lady, that maybe by the grace of God you escaped drinking from the cup of losing a child. But I'm here to tell you that if you do, my love, you're going to make it through by being prayed up, because I'm going to be your example now. So you have no excuse. Everything that happened to me has not solely been for OG. It's been to help somebody else somewhere else.
That's right.
We take everything in God's will personal. I take God's will for what it is, His will. Ain't no questioning behind it. If it was not meant for my son to die that day, he wouldn't have. Nobody's in control of that death angel but my Lord and Savior. Nobody. I've known people to be shot in the head, point blank range, and live. Shot in the heart. For whatever reason, it was God's will, they lived. Just like it was God's will for him to let go of my son in this world. And that's all I'm here to share with y'all. I'm not here to share has it been tough financially? Yes. Did me and my wife have to pay for this ourselves? Yes. We went well above what we could afford? Yes. Are we letting people involved in it? No. We did what we had to do for our own son.
That's right.
We will not monetize or publicize our pain is an excuse to be.
Well, OG, we made from a different cloth. That's what we saying about a lot of stuff that goes on today, and I admire you for that.
Hold on, but I gotta say this, as I don't want the people to get lost. I don't want them to take it as arrogance. In the beginning, my part was only gonna be 3,500. It skyrocketed to 46 after some mishaps and bloopers. But check this out. After I got up on the 35, and it ballooned another $1,000. You know why I didn't have to worry about that $1,000, y'all? Because good personal friends and relatives had already started coming back, and y'all, God had already blessed me and my wife with $1,000 cash money to go what we had.
Amen.
We didn't have to beg and try and monetize our pain. God is good, y'all. Good people came by. Family came by that knew us from the community. Brought us food and donations. To the total of 4 people came by to see me. And when they left, my wife had $1,000 in cash. 4 people. That was enough to finish the funeral. Now ain't God good?
All the time. He's on time, God.
I'm only here as a testimony to let y'all know that he'll do it for you too if it happens. Just keep it hold it in the road, as they say down south.
Yes, hold it in the road.
Hold it in the road. God got the wheel. I know it's shaking. You need a little front end work. Few wheelbarrows. I know it's shaking like a big girl booty, but trust me, hold it in the road.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it in the road, y'all. And I'm gonna let God do the rest. Listen, this is my daughter mom calling. Let me catch this call, love, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember, I love you.
And I got you. All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Live.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
you on live?
I am. What's up?
I said that he answered the phone immediately. You gotta be on live. I was just calling you.
I switched over. Just know you on live. What's up?
Nothing. I was just calling to check on you.
Okay, I'm trying to get back to work.
Oh, okay then. Wait. Tree said, how you doing? Tree talking to you.
Oh, yeah, I've been up and down. I have my times, but you know, I guess that's normal. I'm having more trouble being off medication than anything. That's what's killing me.
I'm making your shirts tomorrow. They're gonna be to you this weekend.
Okay.
Did Tasha show you that design?
She didn't show me no design. She told me what you want on them though.
Okay. I think somebody sent me a design. I don't know who it was. I guess it wasn't Tasha.
It was. We talked about him, so she probably don't know it was a design or not. But anyway,
I don't know. It don't matter.
Whatever.
I'm not finna sidetrack her. If she finally finna do something for me, I'm not finna sidetrack her. Let her ass do it, cause she promised a fucking year ago.
No, whatever we talked about, and I sent to her immediately then, so she definitely got whatever we talked about. So she's gonna make that happen.
Tasha, you ain't got to protect her. When you get through, I talked to her ass over a year ago, and I ain't got not one fucking t-shirt. I ain't got one fucking t-shirt. And right now, my supporters are listening to you live about them t-shirts.
I'm not lying.
You on live, Trees.
Tell them I said hey, and the merch will come soon.
Tell them why I ain't got not one damn t-shirt for them.
It's coming. Oh, you going crazy. They're coming. The merch is coming. Tell my dad I'm sorry. Dad.
Hey, Tasia.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, my love.
Hey, I'm sorry I ain't been calling you. I just been busy at work, and I don't know. I'm just not good with picking up the phone calling people. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Tasia. What can you say? It's not your fault because you don't know what to say.
And that really be my thing.
That's
Besides,
all
I'm
it
sorry.
is. That's all it was, Tasia. And I understand. I understand. I truly, I listen. I hold nobody responsible for how they feel about the loss of your brother. Ain't nobody
I
never
feel some
experienced.
type of way. I just hate that I don't pick up the phone and call and check on, I don't be knowing what to say, this your son, I just don't be knowing what to call and say besides how you doing.
I know it. It's just that hard though, Tasia, because you know what? I
I'm quick
think
to send a text, but I ain't gonna pick up that phone.
I think you were maybe 2 years old when you met them. No, I don't even think you was I don't even think you were 2 years old the first time your mama kept him. Papa, they got burned real bad. Yeah, you might have been 2 or 3, but yeah. So you know what he meant, and I understand. I do.
All of them, definitely still my brother. Basically, I claim all of them.
I don't even know what to say about anything or anybody. It's a lot going on, and then the add insult to injury. The boy that they was trying to unalive, Rico, he didn't talk to the police after my son lost his life. But this same road, whoever tried to get him in but got my son, went back to finish the job. And when him and his girlfriend up, and I'm hearing in the street, they had to medevac them away from there. They wet them up so bad. Him and his girl. I'm just sick of street people. I'm just sick of street people. I'm just tired. I'm kind of stuck here because, I had a credit line of a certain amount, and I didn't even went over 1,000. They're taking care of this boy, so I got to stay focused and get back to work. I ain't got time to be wallowing in the dirt about no policing and no detective. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. What good is they gonna do catching him and holding them for me? They ain't gonna bring them to me. They ain't gonna let me have them. But now they really gotta get them. I really feel like they gonna catch them now because they went back to finish the boy Rico off.
They need to.
Yeah. Because I swear Nick was harmless.
I believe it. I definitely believe it.
Girl, he was so happy that day. He was on, I put all y'all ass on live. You on live now. And his last moment was my second to the last live because he wouldn't change shirts. I was fussing at him. I told him, come here, man, because I'm finna find you a wife. And so I didn't think he took that serious, but come to find out when I went to sleep and he snuck off. Before he left, he was in there laughing and talking and telling Pepper and them they don't know nothing. He the one because his dad is excellent. He finna find him a wife. He was really proud that I was gonna find him a wife.
Not a wife. Oh, he was ready to settle down.
Now 2 hours later, they woke me up, Tage. I had told him don't go nowhere.
And he ain't listen.
Yeah, that's all he did was wander. He didn't bother nobody. He wasn't a threat. Everybody know it.
Yeah, I believe that too. So let me ask you something. So you plan on staying down there, or you want to come up here with us?
When?
I know your family and stuff still there, but like.
I gotta start treatment Thursday. I gotta get all those steroids. I gotta get all those. Everything is labored right now, and the circumstances right now is not helping. I've told y'all, and it's not a joke. I'm honestly fighting from being a bobblehead. I'm fighting to stay out of a wheelchair. So I got to have these epidural steroid shots. I got to get some strength somewhere. So I'm thinking those are 4 or 5 back to back. That's why I'm not going to, I put it off one time because I thought I was going to be able to come up there for honors graduation. But I think your mama started some shit and I couldn't come. Yeah.
That's why you want to make
I'm just saying, Tasia,
I believe it too.
Whenever she getting along,
I believe it too.
Listen, whenever she getting along with whatever she getting along, she gonna start some shit with me and block me from being there like I ain't got kids there. Like I don't have kids there or something, I never thought she would block me from being in y'all life like that, but shit happens, Tasia.
All right, Daddy, you being messy now. You being messy now, because I know she ain't going to block you from being in our life. That nigga must have had so much man right now. Really, Julian?
No, that
like I know.
no,
She's not gonna block you out of nobody. She's not gonna block you out of all right.
no, I can't travel right now. You know that's why I couldn't come to honor graduation because they wouldn't clear me. They just wouldn't clear me. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get.
Oh, okay.
Girl,
I sure thought you was gonna be here. My mama left me up there by myself.
Girl,
with all the bags and stuff. She went to the floor. I was just sitting up there by myself at graduation.
wow, I hate that. Girl, I've been wearing that neck bracelet 3 times a day.
The old lady in front of me had boo-booed on herself. She had
No, why you didn't record that? That's content.
I did. I was taking a picture and I was texting the group chat. And she knew she smelled like boo-boo.
But you sure it was her?
Yes, it was her because she looked back at me and
well, who else was sitting over there by you?
What you apologizing for?
Who? I'm talking about was Trees wasn't there?
No, my mama left me and Rashad and Tree had a whole other section over there. I was at the graduation by myself last week.
But how close was Trees when you started smelling is my question.
She was literally like, she was not close enough.
I don't know.
I was there by myself.
I don't know, that shit be loud.
It was. I was suffering by myself.
Well, you know she shitted on me for them t-shirts.
I know. I told her she shouldn't even charge you for them.
Listen.
She said they free.
Yeah, she'll get you on folk. What this y'all say, life be life, and that's what I was just telling my people in here, man. I ain't got no whole lot of tears, Tage.
Life be life. Exactly. They do.
You know?
I work 2 jobs.
Yeah, that's all you can do. I had to get up off my ass and get back to trying to sell something or do something. Listen, me losing my son and not being able to provide for my daughter is 2 different damn things. I don't think me losing my son give me the right to be a deadbeat dad. So I still gotta get that money out. You know what I mean? So I gotta get out my feelings stage. I had to get back to work and hustling. This the stuff that helped me take care of my daughter.
You gotta tell me, this is so true. You gotta tell him what they're.
Your mama don't cut me no break.
And I kind of believe that too, cause she don't.
Now that's the truth.
See, what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
In a way, I think she take out on.
That's why you be going home to your man right now, because you on phone with the mess, man. And get out for to go home and get in some more mess. Exactly. It's your fault. Don't say it's my fault. You said 10:15, it's 10:36. Cause why you out of curfew when you 26 years old? Exactly, child. Well, listen to that, baby. You want to speak back to mom now? I was just trying to speak to you. They apologize. She got curfew, Julian.
Yeah, okay. Just remember I love you, Tasia. Be safe.
Listen, Julian, Tasia got a curfew to be at home at 10 o'clock and she late and she said she gonna get a whooping.
Hey, who gonna put their hand on her?
Jay.
Oh, okay.
Nobody. Like he said, who gonna do it?
That's all I've ever asked Jay to do. Is don't put his damn hand on her.
And he can talk all the shit. But she already 30-something minutes late being home.
Shit happened.
That's why she put on the phone with you.
Well, when I was up there with you, listen, I was at your house and you left me in that motherfucker half tonight.
And she's scared that she gonna get her butt whooped. Don't do too much. I'm gonna tell you something. They actually waiting at the door with the belt. Exactly, with a belt. And she got his dog that she got him over here too. Oh, she really trying to get home and get this mom.
I didn't know you was allowed to do that in Alabama. Cause hell, I was left in the house by myself all motherfucking night.
You know what? Sometimes shit happens. That's what they said.
That's what they said. Hey, what's up, FW?
Hey, all right, Julian.
All right, now y'all be safe.
Tell FW what's up. What up, FW? Man, who is that, Mike?
All right, bro, I'm sorry about that. That's my family. My daughters and they messy self. Welcome back. Listen, I want to take the opportunity to tell thank you all for being here tonight. Y'all could very, very well be anywhere else, but y'all choose to come check in and check out y'all OG. I am here and here's me. You just don't know it yet. Listen, I'm here to inspire you. I want to see you get better. I'm here to bring you no news of trying to sell you a new way of life. I'm trying to tell you shit that from my experience, strength, and hope that you get better in your relationship, in your marriage, in your friendship, as a man and as a woman. Through just sharing my experience tonight, I'm solely here to be messy because it's Monday, but I still find a way to tell y'all, even in the midst of loss, y'all remember, God is still good. Y'all, my heart is broken. And it's affecting my health. And I know it. And I'm doing the very best I can to maintain and stay strong. Because I want y'all to know and to see for yourself that no matter what happens, keep your faith. That every time you drink from the cup that God give you, it's not gonna always be sweet, y'all. Y'all, I lost my son, and we were happy. That last day was such beauty and love between the both of us. We were so happy between us, and that was normal between us. I'm not gonna act like that was some famous last moment. It was not a famous last moment that we spent together. That's how we treated one another, with love and honor and respect. And some malicious, murderous hands took him from me. And I'm broken in a lot of ways. And it has affected me in so many ways. But I know God got me and my family. I stood at the front door of that homestead for 30 years protecting young black boys to be men. He was 33. And I'm grateful to have been ahead of him that long. I really am. As bad as it hurt. Thank you for that last year and a half he was home with me. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Please hit that like button as you come in. I'm going to let y'all go on that sad note. Remember that your OG love you. I'm going to try. This is going to be rough. Today is Monday. I might can get a couple more lives in. I got a haircut Wednesday appointment. I'm going to try and get back with y'all real soon. Work on some content. Nothing is new. If the content is just pure mess, I don't see talking about it. I'll try and do videos that have substance from my experience, strength, and hope to make y'all like think about something and be like, you know what? OG right. That's fucked up. And I'm going to give y'all this before I leave y'all. I know that right now Claressa Shields is not one of the most desirable characters in our community. But I do believe that we should draw the line in trying to take one another's livelihood. I don't think her ugliness is worth her career. I'm just being honest, that's my opinion. No, I would not sign a petition against losing her license. They would have to take that on their own. I just wouldn't. With that, remember, I love you. See y'all soon.